Hey, what's up, guys?
Hello.
This is Nerdbauchery. We are here at one of our lovely sponsors, Mythicos Studios, and all this stuff is also painted by another one of our sponsors, the Happy Halfling Painting Workshop. We're going to go ahead and get started to a game here. You ready, guys?
Hell yeah.
Yep.
All right. You are welcome, adventurer, to the City of Splendor, known as Waterdeep. Here is the place where legends are forged and fortunes are lost. The lifeblood of these streets is intrigue and betrayal. A wise man would do well to watch his step. From shadow thieves to the Xanathar's Guild to the Zentarian, here you can find all vying for a position of power. So it is of no surprise that your adventure begins here at the Yawning Portal, the most famed inn in all of Faerun. It is here they decide to seek fame and riches amidst the bustling merchants and regal nobles of the north. As you enter the inn, you can smell the smoked pork, you can almost taste the ale as it flows into empty tankards. Across the room you see the innkeeper, casually cleaning glasses with an old rag. Thus begins your story, adventurers. This is Waterdeep, the dungeon of the Mad Mage. You move, guys. Here is the inn. You've got Durnan right here. You guys are up here. If you want to... what do you want to do?
Now, I guess my only question is, do we know each other prior to this, or are we just happening to sit at the same table?
You would assume that y'all know each other rather than having to sit here for 30 minutes and do introductions. Everybody watching Twitch. Nah, that's okay. They know each other. So yeah, we'll just assume that y'all know each other, that you're already in the inn. Do you have your mini up there at the table?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so everybody's mini. We got someone else coming, by the way. Just like in real life all the time when you play a Dungeons & Dragons game, we got somebody running late. So yeah.
We all know one of those.
So everybody knows each other. You're inside the inn. You got Durnan, and it's up to you what you want to do here, what you want to do from this point.
Seems like Bo's late.
Yes, it does indeed. And our pockets are running late. So,
Okay.
They always seem to be.
It's not really a surprise, though. Really.
given you and your habits, no. No, it does not.
Fair enough. Oh,
How many times this week did we have to almost bail you out?
And actually don't be out.
How many times? What? How many times this week did I have to threaten to arrest you? Twice in a single night.
Threaten?
You know that's fair.
Yeah. Oh, let's go find some corn. Are we on the upper level?
Yes, you are.
Alright, so
You're right up there. You got the well right here that leads down to Under Mountain. You got Durnan. You got obviously all the patrons. Here's the rooms where you can stay at the night, and this is Durnan's residence right here.
yeah, I would like to move over to the balcony and kind of look over the crowd and see what sort of people are here.
You see the dancing girl. She's over here doing her thing, just jamming out.
And what about below?
Well, below you see, obviously, like I said, down here you can see all the patrons milling below. This is the Yawning Portal. You've got this well. What this well does will lead you right down into Under Mountain, and that's really it. Just from what you see here, your character sees what you see right now. You really almost don't need me to describe it. I mean, it's there. You got the tables, you got everything else there.
I wonder what that man's reading over there. Minding himself. Where's
Well,
Looks like he's in the middle of a business deal.
we need coin. And Durnan seems to know things.
Why don't we ask Durnan what the dungeon of the week is?
I think that's what we'll do then. So I get up from the table, head on downstairs.
I will do the same.
Okay. So everybody's going on downstairs to talk to Durnan.
Yep.
All right. I'll go ahead. As you approach the bar, you see a middle-aged man whose best days are behind him. His face portrays... Here, just got a message. I'm sorry. We got a message from our player. He says, we're not in the Roxbury. He's looking for us.
This is not a night.
This is the Roxbury.
We got technical things here. We're going to tell a player that's coming that we are in Mythicos because he's supposed to be here.
This is not the shop you're looking for.
This is not the shop you're looking
We are not in the massage parlor. So
Although
that would
that
be a
might-
much more interesting game.
That'd be a very interesting D&D game.
Not there yet.
Yes.
The bard's not here. Then.
The bard is
The bard's at the
Bard's
top
always
bar.
running late.
Typically the bard is
Bard's
late.
Going, Bard's always running late. All right.
Probably dragging his
So
latest
let me
date
go back to
along
the
with him.
description. Since our bar just texted while I was trying to talk. Okay. As you approach the bar, you see a middle-aged man whose best days are behind him. His face portrays a sharp mind and a body that could still swing a sword when it must. Well, hello there, me friends, and welcome to the Yawning Portal, the greatest tavern in all of Faerun. So you look thirsty? Perhaps a quaff of some new dark stout beer I just got in. Only 2 silver pieces. Or maybe a room to enjoy a night in a warm bed instead of a hard saddle or the cold dirt or only. 75 silver pieces, or 1 gold piece if you want to sleep in style. Or perhaps you'll be looking for work.
We are light on coin at the moment.
Aye, so.
We're also light on drink.
Would you like a drink then? I can help you. I can help you out. Let me just clean this cup for you. Okay, there you go. What would you like there?
The ale you were talking about.
Oh, you got okay. That'll be 2 silver pieces. You pay first. You don't get
Put
your
the coin on the
Okay.
counter.
Durnan takes the coin. Oh, appreciate it. Here you go. There's a quaff there for you. Of a nice dark stout. How about you, gentlemen?
Crimson, quick. He's gonna quickly down his water skin. Just some of the ale you were talking about, and mead for the road.
You got it. If you want a tankard, it's going to cost a little bit more. It's going to cost you 1 gold piece if you want an entire tankard.
Hey, can you fill the water skin?
Okay. Give me another 2 for that. And you go to the end.
Yeah.
You look like a fine gentleman. And you, sir, do you ever want anything?
I'm good for now. Perhaps later.
Okay, there. I heard you. You said you'd be looking for work, or do you want to hear about any rumors or any questions about Waterdeep? Anything for you?
We were actually wondering what you could tell us about what's in that hole in the floor.
Oh, you tell me you don't know about Under Mountain? You ain't never heard about it before? You must be kidding me. It's only the most famed dungeon in all of Faerun. The grandfather of all dungeons. I could go on alone, but I've got a history book here. If you want to hear a story about Under the Mountain, I could tell you. If you've got time, it's going to be a few minutes. Seriously, it'll be fine. But I got the history here if you want to be hearing it.
We might as well know what we're going up against.
Okay then.
Absolutely.
More than 1,000 years ago, the wizard Alistair Blackcloak journeyed from a distant land to the base of Mount Waterdeep, perhaps acceding to the whispered summons of the Providence. Some believe he hailed from the nearly forgotten empire known as the Crater Lands. In ages past, humanity spread from the Crater Lands across Faerun, originating from what is now the plains of purple dust, a wasteland birthed out of a conflict with gods. Other gives Alistair lesser ancient origins, placing him among the early wizards of the Nithar, or saying he came from some southern nation, long since burned by sand and time. Whatever his origins, scholars have recorded that Alistair brought with him 7 apprentices to Mount Waterdeep. With the 7 guarding his back, Alistair tapped into his immense power to summon beings from other planes of existence, to help him build a wizard's tower to dwarf all other wizard's towers. But as the seasons wore on, the 7 saw less and less of their enigmatic master. Alistair continued to use fell creatures from different planes for tunneling and other constructions beneath his tower, and the wizard kept the nature of most of his underground deeds a secret from the 7. Eventually, Alistair's explorations broke into the Underhalls, a complex of tunnels and rooms built by dwarves around a mythical. Hold on 1 second, somebody wants a drink. Okay. Okay. Now we're back. Okay. Once the Mad Mage rounded up I lost my spot. Okay. There we go. The ancients of the Underhalls, the Miracle clan, had long ago been killed or dispersed, and a warring Dugarian drow had settled in the ruins. Alistair began a crusade against both the drow and the Dugar, participating in wild hunts with extraplanar allies through the Underhalls. leaving Drow to fight and the minions alone. Using his underground complex as a base of operations, Alistair traveled to other planes and different lands, collecting strange and unusual creatures to live as prisoners, servants, or guardians in his Undermountain. During the years, Alistair quested on other planes and sequestered himself in his tunnels. His magnificent towers and his surrounding walls fell into ruin. In time, the city now known as Waterdeep developed in the shadow of Mount Waterdeep and spread to the harbor. As the city sprawled outward over the years, it came to surround the ruins of Alistair's North. So for many years it was, until an intrepid adventurer, known as Durna, delved into the labyrinth and returned alive, laden with riches and countless harrowing tales. And that's how I started my bar. It's always good to have the history books. That was a long story, huh?
Yeah.
Indeed.
Anything else? Any other questions?
So you're telling me that this well here is a portal into a...
Not a point.
Well,
It leads for 1 gold piece. I lower you down. And then 1 gold piece. If you come back, I raise you back.
How do you get the gold piece when we're down there?
Oh, I send the basket down. You send the gold up first before I bring you up.
can we pay ahead?
Oh, sure. I prefer it. Most never come back or go down. I would suggest you not to be going down. That is not a wise place to be.
But you went down and came back.
That's true, but I'm not your everyday adventurer. You fellows look stout. You look strong. You might make it. And like I said, if you're looking for work, I have known of somebody who might be interested in talking to you.
Who that might be?
Her name is Obeya. She's some kind of priestess. Came in here the other week from somewhere. I don't know. But she said she was looking for people. Got a room here. I can send one of me girls to go fetch her. If you want to go up there, go back to your table and have a few drinks, I'll send it to you.
Might be worth talking to this person.
If you're saying this place is so dangerous and she might have work, it might be a better idea.
But it's up to you if you want to make money. You can't stay here for free.
That's true.
Time is money.
Well, we won't keep you any longer.
Okay,
We're
what's
stand
next?
for. We're up right upstairs.
Absolutely, I'll do that. You go and enjoy yourselves, and I'll go ahead and get you those drinks and get to the foyer. All right, so y'all going back up to your table? Okay.
I want to make a history check, see if I know anything else beyond what he said.
Oh, there was more. I didn't want to read
About
all of it.
Undermountain?
We'd be here for 10 minutes.
I'm just curious if there's any like.
We're on
key
the live
information
stream. I
might
don't
know.
think people want to listen to our stories.
That's an 18 on history.
18. Okay, you want more?
I want at least like maybe a little point or two that he might have accidentally left out.
Right now, thousands of viewers. Right now, the viewers are cursing you.
Accidentally.
Why? All right, there was some stuff. All right.
Story is what drives us, so we need to know.
All right. There's something that you realize. Your history of the Undermountain.
Send the gold up first. Oh, that ain't sketchy at all.
All right. So we got a history of Undermountain. Something that that you somehow know you're able to deduce is that the Mad Mage had rounded up. After his battle with the Dark Elves, he did round up the remaining ones and trapped some of their souls and used it for dark magic. And he twisted their bodies and enslaved the minds of others.
Oh my.
I share that with them
Yeah.
Okay.
when we get back to the table.
Okay, so he's a soul sucker. There we go. We got that. All right.
Mad Mage sounds like some tough customer.
Sounds like it lives up to the title.
Definitely sucks.
But if there's a place like that down below and he had all these people working with him, the artifacts that we might find down there would be quite valuable.
I'd say they're definitely worth the danger. What the heck?
Somebody broke a plate. Girl, can you stop moving so damn fast back there?
I go over to the balcony and see what
Jesus!
Who committed alcohol abuse?
Can I see
Probably
like
you.
the ruckus from that?
No.
Or like
Oh, that was back in the kitchen area. You
Oh,
didn't see
okay.
that. You just
No, mine's right
heard a plate
Yeah.
drop. Sorry.
Now, out of all the other patrons here within the town, does anyone stand out or anyone familiar from our time here in Waterdeep?
Yeah, you know a few of these people. They're pretty. Some of them are well known. You got, Mert, the money lender over here. He's handling his business. He's talking to Golden Thorpe. Hope I'm pronouncing that name right. I'm sure somebody will correct
Crackpot
me on the
author?
street.
Golden Thorpe.
Get it-
Volothamp Godarm?
Good arm. There you go. Somebody corrected me. There you go.
Someone's bound to.
Before the stream, yeah. All right, so yeah, that's Bull Gut Arm. Thanks you for that. You know, I wasn't looking at the name right now,
That's fine.
but that's actually the correct mini. So, but you're up at your table. You're waiting for Obeya.
Yes.
Okay.
And Bo.
And who?
Bo.
Oh yeah, we're also waiting for Bojangles.
Bojangles.
Whenever he gets here.
And you see, just set his mom down for a second. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. It's just.
What are you doing?
Why?
I used to have a watch embedded in the bracer. And,
What?
You know, a timepiece.
One of those clockwork contraptions.
Yeah.
Oh, he's here. He's in the
Gnomish.
other room.
You know gnomes aren't safe, right? They mean well, but they tend to create things that explode in my experience.
That might explain why it's gone.
Hold
Yes.
on, we're talking to our guy. He's actually next
You want
door.
me to go grab him?
Yeah, go do that.
I'll be right back.
Hello, street people. We're gathering our other player.
What's he look like?
He's an older gentleman.
Alright. We're getting our bard for your comedy and innuendo pleasure.
Yes. In the meantime, drink up. Alright. You cough anything? Yeah, but you want to hear about any local rumors or anything? Durnak comes over. Yeah, gentlemen, you know, anything else you want to know?
What are some of the rumors in town?
Well, rumor be correct. Good old Calvin Blackstaff is at it once again. Folks say he is making dark magic, and that's why the cabbage was bad last week. I tell you, Calvin has a lot of things, but a league with dark arts, poppycock. But then again, he wouldn't be the first mage to travel down that road, especially as they get older.
There's at least one.
Always one guy who decides he wants to be immortal,
Yeah.
you know, sell his soul, have ultimate power.
And then that's how it
That's how it usually goes.
Bahamut knows I've seen more than one disgruntled mage.
Let's go with that. Yeah.
Here we go. We got a bar.
Yeah, it sounds like a bar.
Looks like a bard.
There be on
And
a
we're
bar.
Okay, so I failed my intelligence check. I have this place, okay?
It's okay.
Hello!
You're rolling with
Found
this. He has to roll with disadvantage the entire night.
Oh,
I think you can sit over here.
Doing
if
great.
want.
How are you?
You got a spot for you right there.
I wondered how you were going to leave this.
Oh yeah, there's no way. Oh, that's something you all should know on the stream. This is a very, very.
These are
oh,
nice.
Yeah, I got it, Cameron.
No, you're directly.
Just
in front
walk
of
past.
me.
Walk
Come over
past.
here.
Yeah, just be quick.
Just so y'all know, on the stream, guys, this is a very, very small portion of what we have. If you go to the Nerdbauchery Facebook page or the Mythicos Nerdbauchery subgroup, you'll see a lot of pictures showing a dungeon that actually takes up 2 of these tables. And very soon, when all the rest of our town pieces are painted, we're going to be recreating an entire district of Waterdeep, including the sewers underneath that are playable, that the terrain will sit on, and also a 33-inch playable boat for the docks area. So you'll basically, like I said, have the entire district of Waterdeep, and we'll be using that for the Waterdeep Dragon Heist. I know we started this stream first with the Dungeon of the Mad Mage, but that's because all those pieces aren't fully painted yet, but they're on their way. Our sponsor's working on it now, guys. And again, you're going to see a lot. We have a lot more pieces than this. This is just for one session. All right, now that we got our bar,
Yeah, I found him outside. He was talking to one of the wenches.
we started a little.
Already hitting on people.
They already spoke
I was getting there too, let me tell you.
They spoke
Another
to
couple of
Durnan.
minutes out ahead of him.
They spoke to Durnan, the innkeeper, got a little history of Undermountain. He just asked about some rumors. They asked about work, and now a priestess, because Durnan said some priestess had come in, and she's interested in maybe hiring some adventurers for Undermountain. So that is where we're at. This is the Yawning Portal. We've got, of course, the real Yawning Portal. We have the actual well in the center that you go down into Undermountain, so we can transition right from the inn straight to the adventure.
Yeah, but it costs a gold to go down and another gold to get back up.
Yeah, well, that's yeah, Durnan is not cheap, man. All right, so
I'm glad you're a rich man.
you've got your. Has everybody got their character? Where is the bard?
Oh yeah.
Where is the bard?
Hey,
get back here.
That is. That's
For tonight, that's fine.
All right.
Put him up there. Okay, we got the bar. Everybody's at the table. All right. As you are drinking and enjoying the sights and sounds of the portal, a young woman with brown hair, my shaky hands, a young woman with brown hair, skin, and a green dress that flows up and over her head approaches. She looks at you and then begins to speak. Excuse me, I don't mean to disturb you, but I was told that some adventurers were looking to speak to me about employment. Are you there?
That is
We
correct.
Hey, come, have a seat. I would scooch over on the bed. Make yourself at home.
Good. My name is Obeya Uday. I am a Shoten priest of Joaquin, also known as the God of Trade. And your names?
Razenor, Paladin of Bahamut.
Well met.
I'm Bo Jingles.
Well met, Mr. Jingles.
And you?
My name is Henry Jones.
Well met, Mr. Jonas. Carwin. I am pleased to meet you as well. Well met to all of you. You are men of action, so I will get straight to the point. I have traveled from the distant port city of Port Nazim on behalf of a wizard named Wakanga.
I am probably tearing those words up, guys. So on the live stream, y'all feel free to correct my pronunciation, because it is
Close enough.
okay. To procure magic items from Wajiti. When I learned about Undermountain, I booked a room at the Yawning Portal in the hope of hiring adventurers such as yourselves to plunder the dungeon of its magical items. I have secured funds in the Watarian banks and can pay handsomely within a matter of hours for any magic items that you bring to me. You would be hard-pressed to find anyone willing to spend as much for these items as myself, and I always pay in platinum pieces for ease of transport. I will pay the following for each magical item. Common, 10 platinum pieces. Uncommon, 50 platinum pieces. Rare, 500 platinum pieces. And very rare, 5,000 platinum pieces. I am also interested in buying spellbooks for Wakanda. My prices for a spellbook are based on the highest level spells contained in it. 5 platinum pieces for first level, 25 platinum pieces for second to third level, and 100 platinum pieces for fourth or fifth level. 250 platinum pieces for 6th or 7th level, and 500 platinum pieces for 8th or 9th levels. That's what I need. Are you up to it?
Is that all you need?
Consider it done.
Sounds easy enough.
You won't find anyone else. And I did hear that you wanted work.
Well,
That is
very
correct.
True.
Well then I wish you luck. Be careful down there. And let me know. I'll be here. I have a room. I'll be here waiting for you upon your return. I look forward to seeing any items that you should bring me.
Well, if that is the case, Abai, then if you are hiring us for such a dangerous mission, you would have no problem fronting the coin to go down and to come back up.
Well, what do you mean by fronting? You haven't
Taking
found
it from
she's
our
buying items. You'd have to... Oh, the gold piece to go down?
Yes. Paying our entry and exit fees.
Give me a... Let's pull up Henry Jonas. Let's see, character sheet.
That was 0 in persuasion.
Well, that's what you're going to try. So to try that persuasion, baby.
Ah, it was a 20. It fell to a 2.
Ah, robbed.
Right on the money.
Anyway, all
I thought it was
right.
supposed
She
to be
looks
fantasy,
at
not
you
like
and
real
says, "How I would pay, but considering the dangers that are down there, I don't know if you'll return. So it would not be wise for me to give you the gold, not knowing if I'll ever see my investment come back. But what I will do is I will give you that extra gold piece if you bring me back these items. Consider your trip paid for if you should bring me back magic items."
That is
Fair
fair.
enough.
I'm go work for a living.
Well, we asked for work, and it seems that we've found it. Do any of you three have anyone else you need to speak to before we get this underway? Anything you need to solidify? Any family you need to let know that we might not be coming back?
Throw him down to his mug, slams him in. Let's do this. I'll be downstairs.
I'm ready to go.
Oh, he's going to.
He'll be fine. I've seen him pull his way out of worse.
All right, Bo. As usual, just staying with me. I don't want you wandering off.
Oh, jingles. That's a good enough.
Well, there he goes already.
Oh!
Oh, he's walking around, Mr. Bojingles.
All right, we'll all head downstairs.
All right, so y'all head down to the well.
Yes.
All right.
do you all be wanting entrance into the well?
Yup.
Wrong button. Sound effects are off. You hear a few laughs from the patrons when they hear that you actually want to go down into the well. You know, because most people die when they go down there. As you ask Durnan for entrance into the well, some of the patrons look up eyeing you and deciding in their minds which way to place their bet. It is well known in Waterdeep that many wagers are placed with the stakes being if the party will ever be seen again. Each one of you tosses your gold piece to Durnan, and you enter the basket to be lowered down.
Just before I enter, Raznor turns to like the the customers that are like placing bets
On the
50 gold that we return.
How much is it?
Apparently they think that it's quite funny that you're arrogantly saying you're going to survive the worst dungeon in all of Faerun.
And then I get on the basket.
How much is it?
Yeah,
50 gold.
And casually discussing, alright, so you hear the crank, the patrons laughing, and casually discussing the ways in which they think you will die. Apparently the odds are not in your favor. As you descend into the well, the smell of old mold and mildew permeates the air. Old cracked stone and then darkness is all that follows. But the sounds of footfalls, a few trailing off into the darkness, an indicator of possible woe to follow. As your eyes adjust to the light, you see before you a large square room with a sandy floor. Dented rusty shields adorn the wall. Many are covered with graffiti of former adventurers, some less successful than others. Oh, it's different. It's different. I know what y'all are thinking. Because you were here, I changed it.
We ran a demo
I know nothing.
with somewhat of a similar layout before, but I'm imagining it's going to be vastly different.
Yeah, well, there's going to be some different
It's
things.
sort of like that,
Eldritch
but
Offer.
completely different.
Ten gold to die by rock.
Die by rock.
If you look on our Facebook page, you can see the huge table map that we had that they did the demo with. It was crazy. There was actually rolling boulders that went after the minis to hit the minis. You had swinging log traps.
Around for the table,
All
the
this
party
crazy,
dies
just
first.
crazy stuff. Just a whole two tables of
I
Dwarven Forge.
like that person.
All right, so
Me
you're
too.
down there.
We're talking
Let's
sense.
go ahead and move your minis. Everybody move their minis down into Under Mountain.
Yeet! No.
Where are we going?
Over there.
Start there by campfire.
By the bonfire, of course. Have you never played Dark Souls?
You don't start at a bonfire.
I mean, this is fair.
So you said there's dented shields and armors.
Then just a sandy floor.
I've been
You
here
saw
for
you actually see it in there. If you go, you'll see like a shield thing, an armor rack.
It's probably
and
on
then
the wall
there's
that I
sand-
can't
And then
see.
there's sand on the floor, like a pile of sand.
Okay, I'm actually gonna move around to the other side.
Go ahead, move around.
Oh, okay. Well, how nice of them. Have a rest area with chairs and all.
Only the best for you guys, man.
So I look around. You said just a sandy floor. Is it made of sand or is it
There's
just
a
sand
big pile.
covered?
There's a big pile of sand. Like I'd say a pile about. I'd say poured a bunch of buckets of sand, high enough to say about that high off the floor.
Okay.
So we're legit walking on sand,
Well,
not just sandy
there's
stone.
a corner, like it's a part of the floor has that sand. It's not
Okay.
like the whole floor is sand.
Okay.
And then you have dented.
How
And
much you want to bet there's dead bodies in that corner? I just wanted to cover it so the smell doesn't reek out.
Would you like to investigate?
Not me. Bo, since you're the one that was late, why don't you check it out?
Bojingles, Mr. Bojingles,
I'll
singing
go.
his tune.
I'll go with him just in case there's some kind of trap.
Sure, I'll go over. You should say that before my laptop comes out, so I don't know what my numbers are. But I've got a really good investigation. I've got a good
Are
investigation.
you gonna? So what are you doing? Where are you?
Are we starting in this corner? Just
Yeah.
That's the very beginning of Under Mountain. So where are you?
Room 1, TPK.
Yeah.
Rocks
Oh,
fall over
also
guys.
for the live stream guys, to let you know, I know that Under Mountain is a lot more less linear, but obviously due to the constraints of space, I couldn't do the entire first level of Under Mountain, so I had to do a more linear design where they actually go through the encounters the way you see on the map. They've never seen the map, but for the viewers, it will be again more linear. You won't have as many diverting paths. I do apologize for that, though, but it would probably take up this entire space for us to do that.
We need a table.
So,
And no way to move the minis.
yeah, there'd be no way to even move the minis.
Well,
It'd be difficult.
We'll
Although we
work-
can build that.
World War
Servos,
II
servos,
pieces,
and
yeah.
magnets.
We get those military like push sticks.
Yeah.
We
Like,
do
I
have
know
that.
rifles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
All right, so you're down there. Are you? What are you doing? You're looking at the
is
sand.
it lit
Yeah.
here or not?
Oh,
Is there any light down here?
well, no. You have. No light.
I'm lighting a lantern.
Okay.
Oh.
Some people have infravision, I assume. Many of you have infravision, so it
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Dark
Do you?
Dragonborn, so no.
So we are the ones that can't see down
Yeah.
here.
Like,
These are all just.
I'm pretty merciful when it comes to
I
Jordan.
want my money
I
back.
want my money back.
That's a whip.
Valentima, me.
I'm
Whip and hand crossbow.
Who wants their money back?
No armor, whip,
Who
hand
wants their
crossbow,
money
and
back?
hat.
All right, well, you have to die
You need
first.
to
We
learn
both
your
get rounds.
ways.
And
So
then we
we
got
get 2 rounds.
Valentima there saying, lack of perfect realism in D&D? How dare.
I know.
Well, I like to provide a very good game for my players. So, yeah, you're down. You got yourselves down there. You got the sandy floor.
We're investigating.
I think that's
he
just
and I are
essential,
investigating
like,
the sand
Okay,
corner.
so you're investigating the sand. Give me an investigation roll, just in case. Say investigating sand or searching sand.
I'll make it up 3. I did a 3, 4. I don't.
You're gonna.
16?
You're good. Okay. You reach down and plunge your hands into
No,
the
I
wet,
push-
heavy
I
sand.
can't.
Large grains scrape your palms as the sand is shifted to and fro from your search. After a moment, you feel something. A few more moments of digging, and you realize by Lathander's light, there is some kind of object here. Okay, whoever wants to roll, go ahead and roll a dice 100 for the trinkets table, and you get that trinket, and I'll tell you what trinket you have. So
I
what you
took
get.
my D100s and put them away because I wouldn't need them.
What's all zeros? 100.
That's 100.
100. So let's see what you got.
That's 1,000.
On exploring.
The first D100 roll is on 100.
Yeah, first
Trinket
D100,
table.
that's a pretty good sign. That's pretty good.
You couldn't have done that on a major magic item table. You
Had to be on the trinket
get
table.
a shrunken monkey's
It's a
head.
trinket table.
And that's all you get.
It's a bottle of wine from
okay.
Wizard of
You
Wine's
know,
winery.
As you pull it out the sand, you see this urn with a bunch of carvings on it. It looks like heroes. On one side is a gladiator, another side is a magic user, another side looks like a paladin. It's just this wonderfully ornate urn, and what you see is this contains the ashes. It appears like I'm a hero. Inscribed on it, you actually see written in common, here lies the ashes, or it contains the ashes of so-and-so. So apparently, God knows how, but the ashes of some hero was in that sand. Because that's what you rolled in a dice 100. It could have been different. You could have got, a lot of other crazy stuff. So you could have got a petrified mouse.
Oh,
Or that would have sucked.
Or vaguely familiar.
But good
toe.
for eating later.
Yeah.
a vaguely familiar tone.
Yes,
Vaguely familiar.
toe.
All right, so you got that metal urn. If you want to write it on your sheet,
Fuck
you
yeah.
never know when a metal urn containing a
you
hero's
want-
ashes is
in
going
your
to come in.
inventory-
Especially when one of us gets true resurrection.
Earn sand.
I'm going to bring back the greatest hero of time.
We don't
Sesame
have pockets,
seeds.
we have urns. So
You're the
earn
hero of
sand.
time. Okay.
Behold what I have earned.
Oh, that was bad. Mr. Bojingles.
Do you say that in character?
Bojingles, like,
No,
that
you
hurt
say-
Mr. Bojingles' head.
Either way, you're fired.
Next time he gets his own mic.
You're fired.
You're here first, folks. I've been fired.
Yeah.
All right, so now what are we doing, guys? You got your.
How many more sand piles do we have to go?
That was it. It's just one pile of sand.
Oh, okay.
All that's left now is
You
the
bring
pile.
the urn, you won't no balls.
Yes!
You have the rusty shields. You still got the rusty
You're
shields.
connected now.
Rusty shields are where?
Oh, well, they're just, you see them right there. It's against that
Walk
wall.
around the other side and you can
And
see
you
it.
actually see
Oh,
them.
I see, okay.
They're
Be
between
careful
the
not
chairs.
hitting the mic or the cameras.
I'm going to take my little short sword. I'm just going to kind of walk over there and just do a kind of a look around.
Okay.
Not touching anything, just giving them a shot there.
All right. As you begin to move the
How
old
many is a
dented,
bunch
the old dented
Field.
shields, a rat quickly scurries out of the darkness, only to disappear back into it. The heavy corrosion of the shield causes some to crumble into a fine red powder at the slightest touch. Scanning the debris, you see little of use, but a small piece of parchment catches your eye. Scrawled in common, in what appears to be blood, are the words, "Beyond the pillar forest, the mad mage waits, casting spells behind magic gates."
Behind the pillar
The
forest.
beyond the pillar Far beyond the Pillar Forest, the Mad Mage waits, casting spells behind magic gates.
Will I be able to get that from you later?
Yeah, I have that
I'm trying to set this
all
on my
written
file.
down. If you need me to read it back to you, it's
Colors,
not.
Mad Mage, Gates.
What are they doing,
Nick.
43.
Looking around
Trying
at
to connect in
the
the
floor,
studio.
it's all sand, you said.
Well, not all sand. It's
Well,
a big pile of sand.
Oh, just a big pile of sand.
There's a big pile there in the corner, yeah.
What's the rest of the floor like?
Just like stone, like you see right there. Right as
Okay.
you see, like just a stone floor.
Is it all like dusty and all?
I mean, it's dirty. No, there's no housekeeping in the dungeon.
Are there any tracks or footprints?
Hey, roll me. Give me a perception. Yes, I guess that sounds good.
Natural one. It's
You see nothing. You can't even see your own feet. Where'd my feet go?
Still nothing?
Roll the
Oh,
one.
there it goes.
He rolled a 1, ladies and gentlemen. Our first critical failure.
Yay!
We've had a 100,
Now you're on.
and now we've had a 1. Exactly. There was a roll right after, wasn't it? So
Yep.
100 to 1. That's kind of creepy. All right. So, what do you want to do now, guys?
So,
I say we proceed.
Okay.
alright. So, what is going to be the order that we move in? Since I have a light source, I'm going to be giving away my position and it's coming through. But I'm also very, very familiar with catacombs, dungeons, things like that. I know how to find traps. I know
I'll
what I'm
be-
looking for.
I'll be in front.
Well, you're the
you be
rogue.
behind me, and
do
Bojangles
what
should
I
be.
do.
You should be in the back so that Bojangles doesn't just run away.
Bojangles is singing something. Ah, off into the dungeon we go, to die here to and fro.
I mean,
The party is
That
christened.
voice sounds-
Yes!
This party is what?
The party is now christened.
It's official.
And now we wait. So,
Okay.
one thing that, since I do have the dungeon delver feat, I am able to search for traps and stay stealthy as long as I move at a normal pace.
Remember this, guys. Not all traps are detectable by searching. Only traps that have, like,
Physical triggers.
that's right. If something's hidden behind a wall,
Mm-hmm. I might be
you're
able to
not
see
going
the
to be
arrow
able to
holes,
search
but
them. Maybe. You're not going to be able to detect those traps. So just be aware of that. I don't want anybody thinking, oh, you're evil. No, that's just the way it reads at D&D, that you can't detect,
There's
certain
no
things.
obvious
you
plate
can
or
detect
trap.
the
Yeah.
triggers, not the.
Yeah, it has to be like a physical device. Like if you see a
If
bear,
it's an arcane trap, we have no way to know.
Okay.
or if,
You have to
if
cast
gas
detect
was coming,
magic.
if gas was about to come out, it'd be very difficult.
Unless you saw the pressure plate and they...
Right. So,
All traps can be searched and found.
Sometimes by triggering them.
see, and even pressure plates, you're not going to know until you step on the plate. So
I'll take the lead.
you're taking the lead because you're the rogue.
Well, no. I'll be in front in case something happens.
He
You
knows what
has
he's
the
doing.
light source and can alert me if there's
Right.
something coming
You know what?
up.
I'm going to let you take those little pieces of paper off when you get to that point.
Alright,
So I don't have to because you're sitting over there, so there's no need for me to walk over there until I need to. And now we're. Oh, I got to change the music, guys. We're in the dungeon. I apologize. Let me put this
Yes,
on
that's
the
why you
correct
said it.
music here. Because we are now in the dungeon. So let's put some dungeon music on here.
Is not how that works.
Dungeons are his expertise, which means we can't afford to lose him. So suppose he misses something and dies.
How do I put this button?
You're a very large person.
Yes.
Person is also a strong word.
Thank you.
You're more than a person.
You
Okay.
You
You have the
make
blood
a
of
better-
dragons in you for
You would make a
Let's
better
understand.
door than a window.
You're not wrong.
Therefore-
This is my fighting style, yes.
We can't see. He can't see past you. Or through.
I'll make you a deal. You hold the lantern, and I'll search for the traps.
Okay.
Does that work? Everyone's happy with that?
Roll
Bo, Bo, get out of the bedrolls.
Don't need any initiative till we get to combat.
Sloane.
Y'all wait to take
Yeah.
your move order however you want. Just you can only move your amount of spaces though. Be aware you can only move your movement points.
Alright, good to know.
Don't you know?
That one, it'll pop it out.
Alright.
Oh, if only I was a
What's the
tabaxi
fully
and
loaded
had
pop
basically
out
infinite
on the
movement.
screen?
All right,
That's what I thought you
So we head forward.
take that little that black sheet off and just put on that chair, I guess.
And
next
you know
to or
what?
something.
Because this is going on like that, I'm going to move over there so I can actually see what I'm doing.
That's a great idea.
I think that is a wise decision.
Remember, if you're a human, you can only move 6 spots because each one of those squares represents 5 feet.
I can move 8.
Okay, go for it. Whatever it says, you can do it.
Well, I have 40 feet. Move it.
Yeah, just-
That's why.
I'm a monk.
Yay. See, I like
So,
very special.
Vaughn, and who's going with me? The Dragonborn, right? Yes. Okay.
Yes, Rosanor is a dragonborn, in case you weren't aware.
Yes. All right. So, looking down the hallway, character's point of view. It seems to be empty. But that's usually the
you
first
need
step.
copy it over to a physical sheet.
Boop.
I'm sorry about that.
That makes
I
too
thought I
much
told you to
sense.
do that.
I thought it was all the.
I'm going to search for traps.
I'm gonna be doing that, but not for this. You know,
Tony, how often do you want me to roll for searching for traps? Every 10 feet? Every area? A general roll for a hallway?
Just do every move, because we'll say if you move 30 your movement points, just count that as you need to roll another roll. Because now you're past 30 feet. So I'm not going to say every 10 feet. We'll just say every full movement. When you start another full movement point.
10, 20, 30, 40 will put me at the corner, so I'm going to stop here after
Okay,
searching.
does that put you where you can see a little bit more?
Yeah, I'm going to move myself to where I can see.
Okay, well then let me say, as you round the corner, you catch the revolting smell of burnt hair and animal fat. It
Ugh.
seems fresh. Mr. Bojangles.
What did you eat?
Don't blame it on me.
Did you pull his finger?
Carwin.
What? I'm back here.
I look down the hall. Do I notice anything? Do I see anything?
Just smells, man, like lunch.
Alright,
I had to
continue
change this
moving.
up. I had to
my
change this
ex.
up because they had saw the evidence and stuff.
We're going to continue on.
How far you go?
10, 20, 30, 40 feet will put me right here. Searching.
Stop. If you walked, you gotta stop.
No, I stopped there. I'm rolling my search as I'm moving forward.
So you're moving here 40 feet?
Okay.
Searching while I go.
Okay.
Basically,
well, then you have to stop because, hold on, you're gonna have to do a roll for me. As you go forward, big fire, stream of fire comes out. Hold on.
Oh, shit.
And that should stick to the wall there. Or is it this one? Nope. It's this one. Alright, there. So the fire is now. Let me read. You need to do me a roll here.
Deck save?
Yep, you're gonna be doing some decks for me, man.
That's
Dex
not a problem. I have advantage on that because of my feet.
Do you?
Yep. Advantage to save against or resist traps, and I have resistance to the damage dealt by them.
Sounds good to me, man. Sounds good to me.
So plus 6.
As long as everybody's having a good time, that's all that matters.
22.
Oh! Looks
Damn,
like somebody
son.
passed. Okay.
Grab the hat, dive back.
All right. As you walk forward, you feel your weight shift beneath your left foot as the section of floor you are standing on depresses beneath it. You realize just in time that this is a pressure plate and you don't want to be around to find out what sets it off. Quickly springing forward and slamming into the ground, throw your guy in front of the fire. Like,
Other side?
yeah. Quickly springing forward, slamming into the ground in front of you, -1 hit point for falling. Take a hit point off yourself, 1 hit point. You hear a hissing sound behind you, and then jets of 10-foot flames cross the hallway, scorching the rock on the other side. After a moment, whatever propellant was fueling the fire stream apparently has been used up, and the flame tapers off. You have had your first lucky break, a rarity in Undermountain.
Well, time to go then, huh, guys?
I'll move
No.
You can hand me the
Dinner
fire.
away.
I'll move myself back, stepping over that plate and testing it again.
See? You're gonna test the fire trap?
Well, yeah, I moved to the
Well,
other
now-
side, and now that I know where it is, I'm trying to put pressure on it to see if I can
Okay,
hear that hissing.
now it's just a hiss, but nothing comes out. It's just like tss, like it ran out of propellant. That's what it did,
Okay.
basically. You know, those type of devices aren't going to have a lot of propellant anyway. So.
I found the trap.
Yeah, you found it.
Carmen just puts
With
his
a
food
16,
away
I missed
again.
it.
Just,
Okay.
"Aw."
Ooh. Yeah.
There's early.
Yeah. The DCs for these traps are going to be
So,
extremely
we're
high,
trying
then,
to-
Is
apparently.
everybody moving their movement
Do you
points
wanna
down
be
here,
ahead of
following
me?
each other?
Coming up to the
Do you
corner.
want to be ahead of me, or do you
Okay,
want to
here.
be
What are you?
Should we move
I'm
another
a
piece off?
Ranger. I'm a Ranger, but I
Does
have
anybody,
either way.
before
Absolutely.
that, take that paper off, does
Before this
anybody know Goblin?
I know
Nope.
common. Hold on, what do I get? I get any language, no languages for mine. No, thieves can't, common, and undercommon.
Nobody knows Goblin?
I know Common and Draconic.
Okay.
I know 4 languages, and none of them are Goblin.
Okay, well, if nobody knows Goblin, it's going to be a little bit different. As you enter the area, the smell of fresh death lingers in the air. Although you notice the air is uncommonly clear for the faint torchlight can be seen up upon the northern and southern walls. As you get closer, you can hear the guttural sounds of some kind of creature apparently having an argument of what you can only assume must be an argument by the increasing volume and tone of the conversation. You can take the paper off. You see 2 goblins right in front of you. Looks like they're just arguing about something, but like I said, you have no idea.
Turn off
Because
the
you don't
lantern.
know Goblin.
I haven't shut the lantern off since there is torchlight coming from ahead.
Although I guess I could be nice, since this is for the live stream. We'll say that they speak common. Everybody want me to be nice, or do you want me to be cruel?
Cool.
What's the
I
live
don't
stream
know
say?
the fans.
Live stream,
Vote.
nice, and tell them what the goblins would say in the argument, or cruel.
You do realize you're dealing with most of my players, and they want to
Oh,
see
okay.
me suffer, so you know the answer's coming.
And a couple of my friends as well.
Oh, it looks like one person is saying gobble, gobble, gobble.
They were in response to us not understanding.
Okay, so they want to hear what the goblins want to say. Okay.
Let's see. Wait. Suffer.
Suffer!
There's
Suffer!
See?
You.
Okay.
I work with you, Eldritch. I know where you live, and I know where you work.
Cruel.
Cool.
Nice.
Who's that guy?
That's Mike.
Okay.
Okay.
Cruelty. So you don't get to find out.
Burn!
They do understand the,
No sca-
the paybacks. Like,
nothing off
They
my
do
scale.
realize that they play in my game on Saturday and Sunday.
Chelsea, why?
So
Who's Chelsea?
Okay, so you're not going to
my
get to hear
girlfriend.
what these goblins have to say because
Fair.
apparently the people on the live stream want you to suffer painful deaths. So, what do you
Pain
want?
lots of that's my girlfriend.
So what do you want to do, guys? You see the goblins here? They
Peek
have
around.
not seen you just yet because they're arguing.
Are they
Yeah,
armed?
here's a red
What?
Are they armed?
You can't really. I mean, they look like they're kind of tattered. I guess armed would be a relative. They're not carrying like huge great swords or anything, so you can't really see that.
Just like slightly spiky sticks.
Yeah, general. Probably make a dagger. They maybe see a dagger pouch on their side. That's about it.
Whip in hand.
What?
Whip in hand.
Well, right now they're just. Oh, you got whip in hand.
Whip in hand, just in case. Double checking that the crossbow's there and loaded.
Okay. He's about to go attack before even asking the floor. I'm gonna go in and
No,
take.
just preparing myself. And I sort of watch and I see how this plays out a little bit. They just start arguing, getting angry and louder, or
We're still just arguing. And then wait, one. And he starts running. He smelled something and then he ran.
away.
The other one said they just jet. This one just jets. Now you see this one, he starts picking up some of skulls. Like looks like there was a pile of skulls on the ground. He's putting them in a bag. Just throwing them in his bag.
Bag of skulls.
Bag of skulls.
You guys have my back on this?
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to ready in action. If it comes at me attempting to attack, I will respond in kind, but I'm going to actually come around the corner and approach.
All right. You come around the corner.
About
The
there.
goblin sees you. It instantly, it just runs. And it's gone. It just runs the other way. But now that you can see a little bit more of this, let's take that off for you. What's your sight? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh yeah, you got 60 feet, right?
No.
40 feet, because you're
40 feet movement.
Yeah. 5,
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
That works perfectly.
Yeah, that's right about on the money. Okay, so now the goblins have jetted. They saw you in it. It's a shame that the live stream wasn't nicer to let them know what they said. The DM wrote a whole script of a really funny argument.
In the trash.
Just saying. It was really funny, you know. Gave them names and everything, but it's okay.
Was one of them Bob
We'll
the
just
Goblin?
move on. So,
Are there still skulls on that pile over there?
no, he got all the skulls. He got
Oh.
he got his skulls.
Like the thief from Golden Axe.
So they're cornate goblins.
Corny. I don't even know what that word means. I feel stupid.
Blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne.
Oh, see, I've never played Warhammer.
Ah,
Don't know.
I understand that.
What am I seeing on the walls
I
in this
respect
area?
that.
I was honest. I've never played this.
I'll bring my guy. I'll come around, turn the corner.
Or wave everybody back up.
Yeah, yeah, I'm good with that.
I do not like this. We are
So,
going to
upon-
die here.
Upon inspection of this area, you notice that every 10-foot section of wall has a 9-foot high, 4-foot wide, 3-inch deep door-shaped recess containing a bas-relief carving of a demon.
Oh, that's not disconcerting at all.
It looks like each relief depicts a different kind of demon and a dried. Oh crap! I forgot a skeleton that I'm supposed to put right there. Skeleton minute. Give me a second.
There, you're.
While you're getting that, can I roll
Points at the
history?
demons.
See if I recognize any of these demons from my training as a paladin?
Sure can.
Fighting them or defeating them?
Nope.
Nope.
What was
That was
Fighting them or just dealing with them in general?
Fighting.
Well, that being said,
Don't deal with fiends.
dealing with my history of study at the university, my religion check is a 21.
Well, that's pretty good.
19 plus 2. I just rolled really well.
And I have 60 feet of dark vision. So
Good.
I don't know what's back here.
He'll
It's
reveal
just
that when
just the end of the wall. I assume, kind of.
It goes another 20 feet at least. But
That's fine. Same stuff.
Religion.
so far, yes.
Hey, and is it specifically for fiends? Because it's one of my class abilities.
This is supposed to be aiming to.
Not funny.
This, by the way, guys.
Don't you ever bring those up again.
By the way, guys, this is north, south, west, east. That arm, the arm of that skeleton, is
South.
pointing south.
So
Wait, I'm sorry. I was looking at the chat. North is here.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
North is towards the camera.
East.
It's pointing
For
south.
check the zip all
East.
fiends because my class ability will determine whether or not that's advantage or not.
Well, did you get? I mean, what did you roll? Did you get?
I didn't roll yet. I just wanted to know whether or not.
Who's looking at the demon reliefs first? Okay.
All three of us. And Bo is currently
all
looking
three.
somewhere
Okay,
else.
well, which one did everybody roll?
I rolled.
I was gonna roll it because if it's for things involving fiends, they're favored enemy.
Wait. Did you say? I'm gonna feel real stupid saying this. Did you just say beans? Beans.
Yes,
My favorite enemy.
Roll that beautiful
My
bean
ears-
footage.
2 million bees.
Human beings.
Yeah, it's a bunch of beans in the dungeon. Bunch of beans.
And now I have my next one shot. Thank you.
As you, the carvings, each one of you are looking at the carvings, we're not going to worry about doing a heavy roll on this one because this is just description for the room. The carvings on the north wall area, from east to west, they depict a Baylor, a Barbura, a Chasm, a Dretch, a Glabrazu, a Garisto, and a Hezru. Once again, pronunciation probably.
Not one of those is
on the
fun.
south wall depict from west to east a Marlin,
Noticeable paladin
Wait.
concern.
a
West to
Finchi,
Yeah.
a Quasit, a Shadow Demon, a Rock,
Oh, I thought
and
you
a
said you thought
Yokel.
about
All this
going
stuff wasn't in second edition, I swear. It doesn't seem like
Most of them were, but they were all listed under those big categories.
And that's it. That's what they all look like.
Chelsea,
Can
not
you want to do
beans.
a couple cards?
Bees.
I have 60.
Bees?
Bees. Talking to bees.
Like when
Assuming
there's
I'll
a
get
choice
it.
between
We're gonna
an
just
apple
do it all
and
the way.
bees,
There you go.
I chose
We'll just
the
do it all the
bees.
way to here.
Well, are those torches lit?
Brave man.
Okay.
I
All
won.
these torches lit.
I rolled the.
Yeah, now those torches are lit.
Then we would be able to see that anyway.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can.
now we're
That's
good.
what I'm saying. You can see now because there's torches in that room, so you can actually see with the light. If you need me to move that piece of paper, Nick, or something, get this paper out the way. Would that be better?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's get that. Yeah, just move that a
Those buttons might
little bit
be-
out the way. They kind of just hide it a little bit. We have to do this to maintain the fog of war. That's why the paper stays on the board. We do have an above camera view as well. If y'all would prefer the above view, sometimes just let the chat know. All right.
Screw the ref.
All right. So,
Story for another time.
all right. So you've seen that. What do you want to do from here?
Right.
I will say, give me each one of you. Who's in the room? Is everybody in there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it.
Where is everybody at?
I'm right here.
Okay. Well,
We're all kind of in a group.
Okay. So
We're
I'll
a real
wait.
good
I have to
grenade-
wait a few
We're
moments.
a
Then
real
I'll
good
go.
grenade group there.
Yeah.
You did say that the skeleton is pointing to the south wall.
That's right.
What does the skeleton have on, or is it pick down to the bone?
It's the bone. It's a kenku. It's the skeleton of a kenku. You
Oh,
recognize that.
I wonder who he was.
And he's just pointing to the southward.
He's like truly pointing, not just falling. He's truly pointing.
It's actually pointing towards the bas relief, one of the demon reliefs.
Gotcha.
The now Benshi demon on the south wall.
Oh, that's wonderful.
What do you say?
Whom, actually, the game critic is my player, Eric, who plays a Kenku rogue named who has now officially died 3 times.
It's him! He died down in Undermountain.
Correct. Connected universes.
He got avian bird flu.
Well, now we know where he finally dies.
Avian bird flu killed him. All right, so
I see this Kenku skeleton pointing towards the south wall.
Yeah. So he's pointing at a particular idol? Is that
well, he's pointing towards the south. I don't have the bas relief that he's actually pointing at right there, but he is pointing towards a wall, that south wall.
I would like to approach it.
Okay. As you give me a perception roll, as you approach, put your mini there too.
This is you?
Yeah. Yeah, where was it pointing more towards like where the torch
This
is
wall.
on the on that wall.
I'm going to stay about 5 feet behind him, sort of watching his wall.
Yeah, I'm just going to kind of walk down and do a hard
That's all
look
right.
at
You
everything.
wouldn't pass
Oh,
the
no,
notes because I
okay.
made the DC for this. So
Yeah.
you would have passed. As you approach it, you do notice that there's like, you feel like wind coming, seems from the wall. It's really strange. You feel it hitting your face and your hair kind of just like, you notice it pushes your hair back. You look like a very fancy model.
Yeah, it does the question. just
You're Fabio.
yeah. Not nearly as fabulous though. He's gonna actually put his hands on. Well, put a hand on the. Let's see.
I
If
see
there's
his hair
something that
moving.
only
I just slowly
gives
step back a little bit.
See if it gives
And
you
I actually
weight
walk
on
in.
it.
Yeah, just
You
kind
walk further in.
I walk further in.
Just make sure you don't tell me
right
no
there,
words.
right there. Okay.
Let's see.
So you move
As
up
do
to
I'll
the
that,
help him do any
you
perception.
notice that
any,
the wall does
yeah,
seem
any
to
of that. That's
give a
that's
little.
down right, yeah.
See, now y'all haven't done this part. You do notice that the wall seems to give here. Oh, I just remembered something. I put something here you're not supposed to be able to see yet.
Uh-oh.
So you gotta close y'all's eyes. Don't be cheating. Let me
Oh,
open
good.
this
Look
up.
at this.
Let me open this up. I have to take something out here because it's supposed to be a surprise. All right, you see that stream? That's a surprise. You're not supposed to be able to see that yet. All right.
Yeah, it's Ban's hammer.
So we put that in here. You can see all the way into the room.
Are we
There you
good
go.
now?
Okay, y'all can look again.
We're
There you
good?
go.
Yeah, before you
Feel free to look.
Oh, that's not horrible.
Oh God!
No, that's just a statue.
Sure.
Thanks for hating.
Sure it
But
is.
this right here, the secret door opens. He pushes it, and he notices that the door actually opens up, and you're able to walk through the wall.
Wow.
I love those little secret doors that Dwarven Forge does. By the way, this is all Dwarven Forge stuff. We love you, Stefan Picani. You are the man. I would actually have, like, you know, really nervous at this. What do they call it when you meet somebody famous? And you're, like, really nervous around them.
You're being nervous around them?
No. It's like this word. Can't remember what it is.
Starstruck.
That's starstruck. You got it. All right. So now y'all are in the room, or you look into the room at least. You can see the wall. Now let me describe to you.
See the paladin and ranger walk in. I
Yep.
close the
As
door.
you push
No.
open this, as you push open the secret door and enter this area, the smell of feces and urine overwhelms your nostrils. A wetness seeps through your boots as you notice that the floor tilts towards the eastern wall, with the water appearing to deepen as it does. A wide alcove in the northern wall contains a life-size statue of the sanguine submerged into its chest in the sewer water. The statue emits a purple radiance, its head completely turned around. One of its arms has broken off and is nowhere to be seen. I actually just put the statue right there.
Could you?
So who's moving into the room? Or anybody doing
Yeah, I
anything?
think we're.
The doorway for sure.
I'm gonna see if the head moves.
The head moves?
What does the statue look like once more?
It is a. Hope I'm pronouncing it right. I always pronounce this stuff. Sagrin.
Sahagin?
Yep, Sahagin.
Oh, Sawag?
Fish person.
Yeah.
Creature from the
Something
Black
like that.
Lagoon.
It's one of the fishy looking creatures.
Not the Kuatoa, because they make gods.
Yeah, those things from Shadow over Innsmouth.
Fishy looking.
Yes.
Sahagin. And it's submerged up to your chest in the water. The statue is emitting a dim purple radiance. Its head is completely turned around, and one of its arms has broken off and is nowhere to be seen.
I'm gonna reach up and see if the head that's turned around can move at all. If it's possible to turn it back.
It's glowing.
I wouldn't do that.
Well,
Careful,
the
Raz, it is
statue's
glowing.
head.
Huh?
Oh,
Yeah, the
Try-
statue's head.
Move me
Okay, it
directly
moves
in front
a
of the
little
doorway.
Okay. So that's definitely a thing.
It moves. It looks like you actually notice that the statue seems like it's hollow and with holes for eyes and a larger hole for its fanged mouth. You notice that, as you're looking at it, it does seem to have, the head has screws and threads and is removable.
Welcome to the Shrine of the Silver Monkey.
Yeah, I think we should probably just leave this thing alone.
Is anybody else in the room?
I'm outside watching in next to
I
Bell.
am.
Roll me, who's in the room? Just one person?
They
Two
are, and
people?
we're looking in.
Okay. Okay, so you can see it's okay.
Yeah.
Right now, have just you two roll me a perception. I just want to see if you can notice.
9.
15.
What?
15.
Alright, you do notice that coming up from the water, it looks like a nasty gray tentacle-like creature. Being that y'all are 5th level, you recognize this in your many adventuring years
God.
as a psychic gray ooze.
Yep.
Oh!
So is this the point where we roll initiative?
Yep, this would be the point we roll.
Oh joy!
Fuck.
Holy shit!
Okay.
21.
Hold on one second. I gotta get all
That's
this.
why I'm a fan of
So my attempt to just stand right behind you fails utterly then, apparently.
Well, letting the rogue go first in initiative is never a bad thing.
Yeah, especially depending on the archetype.
No archetype, I'm only level 2 rogue.
So
I almost did that with Ranger and Kensei Monk.
That's what I did with rogue and monk, yeah.
let me roll initiative for my psychic gray ooze. And I'll tell you what we have.
Don't you dare.
They did it in the chat.
I know!
What did they do?
Don't
Baby
encourage
shark.
them.
They
They
would?
were saying it was a shark person and someone started baby shark.
Baby
Shark
shark.
doo doo.
No, don't do it! Why did they do that? Okay, let's roll some initiative.
Listen here, Eric.
Alright, initiative for my guy is 11. Good old 11.
I can feel the
Psychic gray
rage.
ooze. Alright, now, what is everybody else's initiative? Who's got the
21.
highest?
21.
21 initiative.
18.
Okay. 21 for you?
4.
Oh,
21.
21 for the rogue.
What's your
Okay.
dex?
21 for rogue.
15.
Okay, so you're going first. You're going ahead of me.
Just assign your turns, add turn.
As per the usual, the tank goes dead last.
None of us are barbarian this time.
No, this is Patrick.
And you had 21 for Henry J. Alright, and next was, who had the next one? Highest? Or it doesn't really matter, right?
Ranger Carmen.
Carmen, your 59 hit points. Our Ranger has 59 hit points. That's like a lot of hit points. Not hit points.
I don't roll well on stats. It's health that I'm okay
And
with.
you got 18?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's cranky.
Yeah.
Stop yelling! It's getting flashbacks.
Alright, who's next?
The ooze?
Probably do.
No, I mean,
They both
What,
have
you
4.
Had 8?
I
4
have
and 4.
Oh, you both have 4?
He has a higher dex though.
Okay, yeah, the dex modifier initiative breaks it. Okay, so yeah, so he goes first. So he is the good old bard down here. That turn. What did you get, Mr.? You got 4, Mr. Bojangles? We'll say you got a 5, just so you can technically be ahead of
Easy.
And then a 4 for our Dragonborn Paladin, Resonor, I think. Resonor, right?
Razanor.
Razonor. What a crappy damn, can't remember the names.
It's the first session. It
First session, man. I'll
it
get
took-
the names. I'm going
It took me 3 months of weekly play to remember half my players' names. Don't feel bad.
And 4 for good old man.
We're only judging you.
You
It's
have
okay.
32 players.
Have 8 on Saturday and 15 on Sunday.
Henry J is up.
All right. Well, I see this thing. Well, there's only one thing to do. I have an ally within 5 feet of it. Yes? No?
Not yet.
Well, and it's a psychic ooze, so let me actually move around to the other side so I can actually see distances and things like that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Attack. 5, 10, 15. All right. I'm going to run in. Run up to it. Actually, I'm going to be 5 feet away from it. Or actually, yeah, move me 10 feet away from it, rather than moving all the way up to it.
This thing's pretty easy to hit.
Yeah. Hand
If I
crossbow.
put you here, you're not going to be able to see it. I'm going to put you
Yep,
under
that's
here.
fine.
Now, one thing, in 2E, if you hit an ooze with a pierce weapon, it does like half damage. I don't think they do that in 5.
No, they have certain resistances in the stat block. I just don't remember what it is. I've never used a gray ooze against my players yet. That's not true. I did, and it killed who? That was the first death.
Spirit.
Oops.
No, you're good. It doesn't say anything about pierce weapon, so
All right.
you're good to go.
So, we're going to start with the hand crossbow. Kensei shot. That's a 20 to hit.
You got it. AC
All right.
is ridiculously low.
So that's going to be 8 plus 3, 8, 9, 10, 11 piercing damage.
11. Ouch, man.
I'm then going to move in. Actually, yeah, I'm going to move in onto it, like in next to it, and I'm going to use my flurry of blows to strike it twice.
Oh.
He's here. You can't see him.
First flurry of blows is a critical hit. Could you confirm that for me?
That is a 26.
I trust you, man.
All right.
If anybody who wants to cheat at Dungeons and Dragons, if they're that desperate to win, you can win.
The winning is the friends we made along the way.
Yeah.
If you want to cheat to win at D&D, okay, bro.
Good try.
So it's going to be 10 damage on the first strike, plus 1d6, 2d6 for the sneak attack. 5, 6 more damage.
He might have killed.
6 more damage.
That's like, I don't even know what that is right now.
16 more damage total.
So 16 total.
From the first strike of the flurry of blows.
You kill it.
Second flurry of blows attack is a 12 to hit.
Holy shit, dude.
Did you kill it?
Does that hit?
Yeah, because AC is low. It's 8.
Then it's another 6 points of damage.
You got it. Well, that's exactly right. That's
Fuck this thing! Pop, pop, pop!
Wow, dude. See, now let y'all listen to this. In 2E, that wouldn't happen. I love both editions, but in 2E, it's called the No Mercy edition.
Yeah, in
you
2E
want to like hit your head with a hammer and like be cruel to yourself. That's what you play. Second edition.
Two players
There
that
is
play
no-
with me, you know what 2E feels like if you play Curse of Strahd. Because I run it that hard.
No, because they haven't done NWPs and non-weapon proficiencies. When they have to tell them, does anybody have dancing? No, you don't die.
They all started to kill themselves by jumping off of a tower 200 feet high.
Oh my god.
You killed it, so how do you want to do it? Or do you want me to describe
Go
it?
ahead and describe it for me.
Alright. You take your hand crossbow out, you cock it back, and This thing just goes flying through the air and it hits the ooze right at the waterline. You see this thing shatter apart, but your hit was just an incredible, powerful hit from this hand crossbow. You see pieces of this psychic gray ooze little bit begin to dissipate into the water. It looks like little pieces of jellyfish, and within a moment, they all sink and are gone to the bottom.
Well,
Huzzah.
that was
I'm suddenly very glad we have you around.
easy. Like I said,
I have to be honest, I didn't expect that to be a one-shot, one-kill. Yeah. I expected that to be a little bit of a fight there.
it was a little bit of a fight.
Broken
Very
bone.
little bit.
A little bit.
Rogue with monk, ladies and gentlemen.
This is what happens. This is why Eric's afraid to have me as a player.
I'm not, hey, I'm not like that. I don't care what. Let me tell you, as long as my players are happy and smiling like they are now, that's the most important thing to me. I'm not going to be a rule Nazi, be like, no. As long as it keeps the game fair and people are happy and no one's like, dude, this is way too easy. I don't care. I'm here just to be a referee. I'm not here to tell you how to play.
Yeah.
So
now the statue is glowing,
yes, it is glowing.
and you said that there's a giant hole in the mouth where the teeth would be. Whoa!
I think I hit the. Did I?
Are we still centered?
Yes, we are.
We're still good.
We're still good.
We're Gucci.
I hit the camera, my big phone. Okay.
All right. Let me teach you guys something about Dungeoneering 101.
Is this your character saying
Yes.
this? Okay, cool.
Don't do what I'm about to do. There's a hole in the mouth of the statue, right? I reach into it.
Oh, I thought this was about the
No.
stream was about to take a much.
No.
That becomes adult
One,
stream.
it's not that large. Two, I'm not that tall.
Ah.
I'm not going to get on the paladin's shoulders for that because I don't think he would approve.
We're,
I will happily help you.
I know you.
we're degrading into non.
I would much rather put my own hand in there.
Children, close your eyes.
I have
Okay.
another one.
So yeah, the hole. There is a hole. The statue's head is hollow, with holes for eyes and a larger hole for its fanged mouth. And it did have screws and threads, and it seemed like it was removable.
So I'm going to try to reach into the mouth first.
Okay.
See if I can feel anything on the inside.
It just feels like, kind of moldy and mildewy in there, like it would, It's, nothing really big.
These tools out and I start dismantling it.
Okay. You're able to unscrew it. Previous adventurers managed to actually unscrew it halfway before being scared off, apparently, by that gray ooze. Do you want to remove it all the way?
Sure.
Unscrewing and removing the head exposes a hidden compartment in the statue's neck. Do you want to look into it?
Sure.
No, I want to unscrew it and just walk away blindly.
Well,
Yes.
sometimes it's not always good to put your hand in things in Dungeons and Dragons.
I've lost a hand as a ranger before.
Yeah,
I know.
so the compartment contains melted wax from candles that were used to apparently illuminate the statue's head, kind of like a jack-o'-lantern or something. Just to make it.
I'm going to take one of the candles out of my bag, replace it, and I'll light it before replacing the skull.
Okay. Nothing really happens.
Just light coming out from the mouth and the eyes.
Yeah, this looks good. Looks real cool. Functional.
Start rotating the head to see if anything's revealed from where the light would hit.
No, don't catch anything.
With that, I'll walk in.
There's
to kinda
old
help you
water,
with
some
that.
debris. You see a dead rat in the water. Some poop.
And just making sure that it's not used to reveal any hidden passageways or anything of that nature.
Don't see that.
That's where it's wet. It's not like a dead rat. One of the
One that ran up.
one of the trinkets for Rangers is a pet mouse. Or
Would you
it is a
pick up-
pet mouse.
Had he had rolled like a 94, it would have been a petrified mouse or something.
Yeah.
All right. Also, you notice that the water, there's water seeping through the cracks. That water that you noticed in the room, it's actually seeping through the cracks in the ceiling of the alcove. It drips down the walls. It's just accumulating all throughout the room.
Does it have a flow direction? You said it's going east, did you say?
It said it accumulates in the west end of the room before slowly it looks like, going out through smaller cracks on the other
So it
side.
accumulates on this side.
Yeah, it's just kind of seeping out. Very small.
I think this is something we need to let the Dung Sweepers Guild know about.
Sweeper's Guild.
They're the ones that work the sewers. They would be the ones to be able to patch the stuff from the outside.
Indeed.
If things are leaking out, who knows what could get out of here.
Or in.
We're also in the dungeon.
But there's a
city.
town. Yes, there's a.
The traps
city.
that, just to let you know, guys, the traps that we use on our dungeons, many of them are pressure-plated traps. I don't have any pressure plates in here today, but an example of some of our pressure-plated traps are swinging logs, rocks that fall from the ceiling, and all that's going to be in future live streams that we'll be doing. And again, in the larger maps that we have built on our page, you can see all those traps.
You can see rocks fall and kill everyone in real
Yeah,
time.
you can see the rolling boulder at an Indiana Jones. We actually have a trap that rolls down and will actually hit your minions as you're
Great.
playing.
Can confirm.
Just what I want.
Not today.
And
But it will be coming in.
Remember that when the monk is up front. If we have a hint, you and I immediately take a step back.
Yeah, no, I don't want that.
All
right.
Oh,
You just realize what's going on here.
Yeah.
Whip, hand crossbow, archaeologist
it all
background.
makes sense
Yes,
now.
it's all coming together.
So
What
are
else
we
is
doing?
in-
I'm going to turn the corner
And your
here. Just
I'm gonna let
start
him take it.
Henry.
looking around real hard. I have a pretty good perception, so I'm just going to kind of walk down, looking for traps, looking for just anything I happen to see that looks out of the way. I'm going to go down to the corner, just kind of work my way around.
I watched him very
Is there
carefully.
anything- I can't see. Is there
There's a
anything
couple
interesting
little
about
bounces
anything
or
in there?
something's in there. I might
Oh, you walk down
kinda,
there? Well, use your
I'll just
movement
kinda
point.
come- Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I use your points.
There
Just
you
in case
go.
I decide to do wandering monsters.
That's nice.
Roaming
In a
encounters.
dead end.
Oh
Because
no.
I'm a cool guy. Alright. You want to check those?
Yeah,
There's some,
yeah.
you notice that there's some crates there, some general stuff like that. I'll tell you what. We'll just count. We'll just say you open it up and we'll just do another trinket roll. Give me a dice 100. I'll give you all a trinket for that.
I don't have any D100s in that bowl.
I got one. Here.
I didn't think I would need them
Roll my
tonight.
special metal DM dice.
Oh,
That's right, man.
And it's gonna sound so nice in that
What's-
tray. That is a D100.
Yep. What is double zero?
That represents either 0 or 100 if you roll all three zeros.
So 50.
So that's a 5.
oh, that's a yeah.
Double 0 is the tens place.
Okay.
Right.
And then you just roll those, and that will give you your number.
Yes.
No,
Yeah,
no one's afraid of
30.
snakes here.
The rogue monk.
Or a
No, actually.
You can
Oh.
say a
No snakes.
I'm sorry, that would
Yes.
be a.
Snakes I am fine with.
Oh, that's just a 3. That's a 3. Just a 3.
Henry is also
Let's
fine
see
with
what you
snakes.
got. All right, people. He rolled a 3 because he looked around the room and he saw some crates and everything. So I'm just going to give them a trinket, and let's see what he got. Because trinkets really aren't that. They won't unbalance the game too heavily.
You got an
so-
entire butt.
One.
So one person rolled 100, and now you rolled a 3. So let's see what you get. You have gotten a gold coin minted in an unknown land. Can't beat that.
Ooh.
Coin, you find it. There you go, Mr. Bojangles. Sing a happy tune for us, Mr. Bard.
You know,
All right. So Mr. Bojangles now has his gold coin. He can put that into his inventory, minted from another land.
Yeah, it's not actual currency.
yeah, it's just a thing.
We'll be doing levels. The way I'll be doing leveling up is just when you finish a level of the dungeon.
Okay.
That's what. Chances are we'll be on another.
minted in
we'll
unknown
be-
currency.
We won't even get to that point because I'm sure Lexi will have the town pieces finished, and then we'll be starting actually on the Waterdeep Dragon Heist.
Oh.
Yeah, right now the reason we're doing this one first is because all the pieces aren't fully painted, but once those pieces are painted, we'll start on that. So we might not.
So
even
we're
make
effectively
it.
just going through the dungeon until that's ready, and then we go off onto a different adventure.
Yeah, for now, you know.
I'm actually I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Because dungeon crawls are pretty standard. So I figure for the audience, y'all probably want more story and to hear more of my impressions and voice acting.
No.
I can do all sorts of impressions.
They all sound like Borat.
My sister, best number 2 prostitute.
Very nice.
Yeah, nice,
You know what's really sad?
He's a
There's
nice,
people
he's
like
nice.
this who don't know Borat.
Mr. Jesus.
All right, so what are we doing, guys? Got your stuff.
Find anything over there, Bo?
Yeah, I got a coin. Have you ever seen a coin like that?
History? Archaeologist?
Yeah, I've never
Yeah,
seen
you know
one
what?
like that.
Yes, because you have an archaeologist.
Yeah.
Roll me a history thing, and let's see what you get.
Let's see what it is.
I'm gonna let you make up where it's from, though.
19.
Okay, that's good. That's good. You're gonna get it. You know where that coin is from. Go ahead and tell them where you think it's from.
Well, based on the mint markings and the age of that coin, it seems like it could have come from the ancient area where Cormanthere now stands, which is to the south. But a civilization like that fell long ago, and what it's doing here...
And it just is in a mess of old crates.
Well, Durnan did say that Hallister came here and brought 7 apprentices from who knows where. And they were bringing creatures from all over the world.
That's good. I told that story after.
I thought
No,
I may be misremembering, but didn't Durnan say that the Mad Mage was one of the mages from the ancient human empire when they had ridiculous access to magic?
True. So it could even be from then. Something like that is probably worth a lot more than its own weight in gold. I would hold on to that and hold it dearly.
Well, now being all full of myself, I'm going to go off to the other corner and start looking around this lot.
No trinkets in there.
He's honest.
Not gonna get you that trick.
No.
But I'll tell you what.
You do smell wonderful now.
And the other, those boxes seem a little. They've been wet and destroyed. Whatever contents was in them has rotted long ago.
Ugh. Here, let me wipe my dagger.
No!
That's poopy.
Whoa!
Bunch of poopy.
Put it away.
Bunch of poopy.
Trying to figure out where those goblins ran.
Yes, indeed.
Because that's going to end well for us.
Oh, most definitely.
See, now we're full of ourselves, so that way when the rug is pulled from underneath us, it'll be an actual reaction.
I want to test something based on what was being explained about the air coming through the doorway.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to walk along the far wall, the wall closest to me, and walk up that wall and see if I notice anything as well.
He's going to do that, ladies and gentlemen. But he also notices probably that there's already extra wall there.
Not necessarily. I'm just leaving it to my feature that gives me advantage on perception checks for secret doors.
That's pretty cool, though, that you have that. That is pretty cool. Out of all the places to have that ability, Undermountain would be the place to have it.
I mean, who better to go in Undermountain than an archaeologist that wants to dig up
That's true.
places like this?
That's true. That's true. You just want me to break out the rolling boulder.
No, I don't. I really don't.
And the log trap, and you have to jump over the water.
Yeah.
No, it's coming. We're gonna get
Toss
you.
me the idol, I'll give you the rope.
That
I
would,
give you the whip.
if I'm rolling with advantage, it's a 23.
Oh man, yeah.
As I
you
walk along
notice,
that
like
wall.
the other side, you feel wind kind of coming from that side.
Chalk.
Wind coming out.
I mark an X on the bricks on either side of where I feel that wind.
Okay.
We will put a pin in that and come back to that later.
Okay. Sounds good.
Because those goblins are more of a threat right now.
Yes.
But I mark the wall knowing that there is something there.
You got it. All right. So where are we going now?
Down the hallway.
Down the hallway. Hold on, everybody close your eyes. Yeah, I left this stuff in here. See, this is bad. My first stream, I have to remember not to leave things in here. See, hold on. That
Even
is
during a
almost done.
D&D game where she's not there, I can't escape her horrible puns. Can we ban Falatima from the chat?
Never.
Please?
Ever.
We ban no one from chat as long as
Okay.
they're nice people.
It's my girlfriend, though. She
We
can't be that
ban
nice.
no
She's
one.
dating me.
Or pun.
As long as they're nice people. See, you're looking. You're cheating.
Looking at what?
You just saw what I was doing.
I saw green light, and I was like, ooh, shiny.
Cheating, man.
I saw green flame, okay?
Well, you know what? Y'all can look now anyway because you're close enough to see this room.
It's charity work.
Let me know what's in there.
What the hell? Oh, this is going to be wonderful. This is how we die.
Yes.
Oh, we'll be fine.
Alright, so this is our pillars room.
Always expect death, perhaps.
I'll wait till you actually walk in there or get a
Expect
little
it.
closer
Don't
before I give a
welcome it.
description.
Oh, welcome into
Should I just Daffy Duck my way through there? I have the movement for it.
I'm 15 feet behind you from
Please take my mini and get that ooze out of here because that's dead.
Yeah, you
I'm
can
gonna
throw that.
Yeah, get out of here, Ooze. No one likes you.
He's gone. He died.
Put me over here.
Just
I wish I had my laser pointer.
Henry. This seems like a very bad idea.
Well,
Are we able to see like
the green flame.
Well, you said we're able to see the green flame.
Well, those are just lights, green lights. But this is just
Are we-
blocking you. This is for the live stream. Normally, this dungeon would actually, I'll tell it for everybody, would actually continue on. But what I did to give it a story element is Hallister has done some spells and he's blocking that particular
Under
way.
renovations.
Under renovation. I like that.
Are we able?
I could see him actually have.
You good?
Let me move that out of your way.
Well, I didn't step on it too hard.
That would have been very bad.
Yeah.
Are we able to see the beginning of the hallway?
Well, if you have 60 feet of vision and you're at
Yes.
the right angle, where are you at?
I'm here. Like if I'm going up with him.
I mean, you can't see. You're blocked. Your line of vision's blocked from there.
Okay.
If you got to about here, you could
Who's
probably
this?
see more.
Me.
And you said that this is,
You
seems
might
like a very
be
bad idea, but adventure and danger go hand in hand.
Alright, fair enough. I am also known as a hypocrite.
It's only a bad
Noted.
idea, mate, if you're the one in the lead.
I'll take
Exactly,
one.
Bose. So why don't you lead us?
Oh no, I'm not prone to bad ideas. I am prone to, however, amazing monks. And I will gladly be right behind you.
I have to get some water in a second, guys.
You want to take a quick break as we move forward?
Well, I don't need it. I can go get the water while y'all are thinking about what you want to do.
Okay.
That's a wonderful thing about being a DM is most of my time is just waiting for y'all to what you want to
Figure
do.
stuff out.
I'm ready to move into that room.
Let's go.
So am
I'll
I.
go with you.
Yeah. Well, if y'all ready to move into the room, I'll wait a second.
Wait for the signal. If anything happens, I will wait for you guys to either come on or you will hear me scream, and
Let me
that will
give
be
you-
the sign to help me.
Let me give you a quick description of the room since you're about to enter it.
I keep trying to find a laser
As
pointer.
you-
Move me directly to the entryway.
Yeah, go kind of close. As you enter this area, you are suddenly taken aback by the amount of pillars in this one area. Whatever purpose they serve their master Hallister is unknown to you. I'm gonna go grab some water before y'all move into that room.
Okay.
You can see
Anybody
it.
else want some water?
Sure.
No, I'm good.
You can see the door.
Yes. So yeah, as far as everything goes, players, I think right now one of the things we need to keep in mind is what are our strengths, what are our weaknesses. I can find traps, I can fight, as you've seen. I don't have the best health, and I have no way to get other people back up. I am pretty much screwed if that happens.
I can find fiends like a champ.
You can fight fiends like a champ.
Yeah, I'm okay. I can cast Cure Wounds if needed. Though most of my spells are utility.
Okay.
I'm just a tank.
Yeah, like
I have a lot of health. I have high armor. I have cure wounds, so I can heal people.
Lay on hands as well.
Yes.
I
I
we
also
have been traveling together for who knows how long, so we already know what
Yeah.
each person is capable of with the player.
yeah.
I also have this lovely little thing called Rebuke the Violent.
I know that very well.
Yep.
I'm playing a Redemption Paladin in another game.
I love it. It's amazing.
Look, to give you an idea what I mean utility, one of my spells is
All
jump.
right, DM is back.
Finally, something that uses jump.
Oh, I also have the protection fighting style.
Nice.
All
All
right.
right, so you need to stay within 5 feet of us.
Yep.
So,
Why do you think I keep trying to go with you?
who's moving in and what are we doing?
Me and the Paladin are moving forward.
I-
The Bard is coming up 15 feet behind us, along with the Ranger.
Yep.
All right. You just let me know where you're moving to.
Just if you see anything that's vaguely demonic or devilish,
I'll be the first.
Mike,
let me know.
do not. You have the brain for this. Do not forget next month when we have the next live stream. I need the laser pointer. Thank you.
Laser pointer.
Don't forget your laser pointer.
Don't
Mike,
forget the
not you
laser-
guys. Mike. Mike will put a note in his phone right now.
All I want to is
So, searching, looking for any type of pressure plates, like actually taking a dagger and like digging along the edges to see
Hold
if
on
anything
one
moves.
second. If you're searching.
Could you hand me my phone? If only we could drop this table by like 2 inches. Am I doing an investigation or perception?
But that would
We'll
have
have to
been
see if you
accurate. That would have been really entertaining. I should have done that.
No. It's made to look like it's actually from the Waterdeep Dragon Heist box for the dice. It comes with a life counter, which I use as a spin down counter for magic.
oh, interesting.
I keep
Hey,
that. I
roll me a
use
perception.
perception.
What do you do?
I bought the dice set, the came for Waterdeep.
Roll that perception.
What do you mean spin down for magic? Like
Beautiful
spell
beam
slots?
footage.
Or
12.
Yeah, that's good, actually. All right, you notice you just made it because
Oh shit.
yeah, you just made it.
Take another one.
Yep, yep.
Notice again. So you just noticed that it looks like hiding behind the pillars over here. One here. It looks like you see some bugbears. I guess they think that you don't see them, but apparently you notice them. Now you have a choice. They don't know that you see them yet.
Right.
They're waiting in ambush. It's like hiding behind the
Are
pillars.
these pillars floor to ceiling connected?
Yeah, they're much taller than that.
Yes.
Dwarven Forge is limited to 28 millimeters.
So, I look back at my party. Bo. Sir.
It's lucky you said you were searching, because if you didn't, bugbears would have surprised your ass.
I'm pretty much trying to let them know
Your butt.
there's two hidden ahead. I pretty much described them two hidden behind pillars near the end of the room. They don't know we're here.
Just whispering that all to them.
Just
All right,
like
go ahead.
hand signals.
yeah, like hand signs, just that.
And with that, I'm going to slowly move in, crossbow in hand, at the hip,
And I'm gonna
I'll stay
start
exactly
creeping in too.
behind you.
and I'm going to stealth my way in.
I'll move.
I would like to stealth.
Is he going to stealth in there?
Basically
24.
going,
For your stealth?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not
Where you
going to
going?
notice that.
opposite side.
Yeah, their passive is definitely not 24. Passive
Alright,
perception.
here, I have to stealth too.
All right.
That is my
What is yours?
14.
You'd have to roll real
21.
Yeah, they don't know. They're just waiting for people. Oh, actually, wait a minute. No. Sorry. You're okay right now, but it's not what I can't say. Let's just keep
It's
going.
not what we can see, it's what we don't see.
Yeah,
Oh,
let me just get
boy.
over here. Okay, so you see him, you see him, and then this guy, he jumps out at you.
Even though I had a...
What's your reason?
And that's fine. No, that's absolutely
No, no problem. I'll show you the reason so you know.
No,
too.
that's
In
fine.
fact, unfortunately, you're not going to want to know the reason.
Oh no.
You're not
No,
when he's
no.
coming out, you're going to be like, oh God,
As he
no.
jumps, can I attack?
Well, yes, I mean, he's coming
Ready
up to
action?
attack you. He's coming up to, but since you knew he was there, both of you will get an attack.
That's
We'll
why I
just
do
say
it
even.
ready.
That's right. We'll just say it's even. And this one sees you, and he runs over to you, even though, is this you, the guy who's stealthing? And he sees you running over to try to get you. Within that second, now what they do is, they all of a sudden they see you and it's that's my horrible sound effects that y'all probably can't hear. But the bugbears come out, you see these nasty, brown, matted, hairy creatures. Let me see if I can show you a picture.
Oh, I'm very
I have a
familiar.
picture. There's a picture of what you see.
Oh, it's no.
Yep.
You see a nice picture of a bugbear.
Yep.
And you see one of those wonderful guys. Or two of
I
them.
think I worked with one of those guys in the Russian factory.
Maybe. All right,
Man,
so
those-
we're going to now, being that you saw them, but they also saw
Except
you,
for
it
the
just
one they
evens
need.
out.
And they're just
So we're
coming
just
at me.
going. That's right. Well, one's coming at you, one's coming at the other.
Pop.
We're just going to roll regular initiatives.
I cast gun.
No.
23. Natural 20.
Hey, that's better.
17.
Plus your dexterity modifier.
You're 23.
It is safe to say I go last.
So,
23 for Henry.
yeah, 3.
What'd you get, Josh?
20.
I rolled 5.
5.
I'm
23, 20.
I also rolled a 20, so I'll be going third.
Bojangles. 20.
I guess my rolls are tied to you.
It works out. Well, it worked out this time.
Yep.
50-50. What's the odds that this actually works? 50-50.
I better than
And
0.
then you had 22.
23.
No, net.
20?
20.
20 as well. Yes.
Yeah.
So both.
I have the lower dexterity though.
Alright, so it's Henry, and Bojangles, and Nat, and Josh. Let me do the bugbears. I was really hoping y'all just walked into that
This is
room
who?
and like.
Who would do that?
I'm just gonna
I
just
would.
walking around.
I was gonna.
The other game that I'm with, it takes at least an hour to decide that.
Well, a lot of people a lot of people forget to say they're searching. So.
Blanket statement.
Oh crap!
I'm searching. Unless I say that I am not searching, I am searching.
Yeah.
And my passive for perception is a 15.
Don't say it.
My passive investigation is an 18.
My passive-
Always watching.
My passive.
All right, Soren.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm always I just
That is
thought
the
about it.
giveaway,
That just
the
hit
one
me
big
when you
eye.
said
Yeah.
always watching. He always
Waiting, watching.
Let's move these up here. Sorry, guys, it takes me a few seconds just to get these
Yep.
guys back into the.
No, it's a pain. The initiative tracker's a pain if you're using the base one.
No. It's just a regular turn order. It's not the base. So.
Yeah, there's an updated turn order one that you can literally click the creature and it drops every creature into the initiative very quickly.
See, you were just told you're never searching.
Maybe
You were just told you're never searching, which is
not. Okay,
Fair.
so these guys initiative now.
That's Michelangelo,
Yeah, we're
and
ready
he
to-
is a douche.
Let's see
um,
what
A lovable douche, but a douche
a
nonetheless.
lovable douche.
Yes.
Didn't know there was such a thing.
Oh, there is.
Okay, so
He is
let's
wonderful.
roll. My initiative is a wonderful. If you want to see it on roll 20, you can actually see what I rolled. It shows it. I rolled a 10,
Haha.
so y'all got lucky. Again.
I did not. Don't worry.
Your digital dice don't like you,
Don't worry.
or they really like us. One of the two.
All right.
Meanwhile, the party's just going into the Yawning Portal.
Yep.
I sort of want to run back. We're not dead yet.
they're all watching from the orb.
There's a small jumbotron in the room.
A scrying orb with a projector.
It's
Yeah.
not going last.
I got you back.
50 quattros on the newcomers.
I got your back. Stab.
He did say he got your back.
Don't worry, buddy. I got your back.
Got your nose.
I really
Don't
want-
do that to a zombie. That's just crass.
Yeah, watch my back. I watched your back. Just got punched twice. Thank
Hand me that monster, please.
What, sorry?
Could you hand me that monster? The drink. Not to be confused.
Whenever you're ready.
Monster. This one? This one?
That one.
Monsters.
That's cute. The paladin thinks he's a rogue.
All right, so it is Henry up first.
I am the stealthiest.
This thing
paladin.
comes up on me like that? I don't want to waste a crossbow shot on
You're
him.
20. Yeah, you're 23. So then you, and then Bojangles.
Alright, well. I'm in melee with him, so I can't do too much. But I can attack him with the whip. And that will give me the ability to trip him.
He's still a rogue in training, Eldritch.
So, whip attack.
Whip it up.
That is a 15
Whip
to
it
hit.
good. You know, every time you use your whip, you should.
I will not say whip
Assault
it.
Devo.
No.
You should Devo it.
Whip it good.
Whip it good. And not a lot of people use whips in D&D, so that's pretty cool.
Because it's such a low damage output.
It's not always about that. About
Exactly.
RP and having fun.
I'm stealing your player's
Not
hand.
always about meta.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Because I don't know where mine is. Stop! You violated the law.
Pay the
Never
court
should've
I
done
will
it.
serve your sentence.
That's not copyrighted material, not at all.
It's also a meme, so.
Yes.
Yes, they are.
Whip.
Yes, describe your whip for us.
It is a black bullwhip.
The people need to know.
It's okay, I have the fuzzy handcuffs.
Good. Thank you.
Where's
Right,
the
so
weapons? Where are the weapons?
Henry's
You're looking at him.
He's trying to
Oh,
figure
they're
out
not, it's
what
covered
you
by
wanna
this thing.
Self-got like a really nice teacher.
Lance and net? Where's the
do.
whip?
Just kill it. Whip it up.
Oh, it doesn't have a trip attack on the whip anymore?
No.
I'm dumb. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, that's Battle Master Fighter.
Oh, that's something. 15 to hit.
No combat options. This isn't 2E. Sorry.
15 to hit.
Let's see. No, that is a miss.
That's a miss.
Sorry, sir.
So, I will flurry of blows and punch the shit out of him twice.
Okay.
That's a miss. And that's even... What the crap?
Oh boy.
Whip does not work. I go in and I try to punch him. Miss horribly. The third punch is even worse.
So basically,
Here,
you just
take the negativity away.
Let's go!
No drug use.
Ah!
Will not be good for the streets.
Says you.
The placebo effect is a powerful thing.
Look is up on the table stomping through.
With that, I'm not going to stay toe-to-toe with this guy. I will sacrifice the attack of opportunity. Ah! Run back.
You gonna sacrifice?
Oh, I'm absolutely going to take the attack of opportunity.
He's gonna
Please
roll.
move me behind the paladin.
Alright. As you move away, he obviously gets a chance to attack you. So we're just gonna hit that here.
I'll take it.
He's gonna try to hit you with his Morning Star. He
8.
gets 2 attacks because he has the brute. He gets an extra melee
gonna
weapon,
vicious
deals
mockery.
1 extra die of damage. When the
You can
bugbear
still
hits
use
with it,
vicious
He gets
mockery
2
on him.
attacks on an opportunity attack?
it says a melee weapon deals 1 extra
Oh,
die
yeah,
of
extra
damage.
damage. Okay.
That's right.
I was like,
So
what?
it's-
Oh my god! This is much worse than I even imagined.
Speedster bugbear.
Well, let's see what we rolled. Let's see what we rolled. We rolled a 19.
I have a 15 AC.
So he hits you.
Absolutely.
And is 10 piercing damage and another die of damage. We'll just do another roll to see what that
It should be built into their stat block. It should
It
say
doesn't.
2d8.
No. I'll check again just to make sure.
The weapon should be 2d something.
I know. No, I'm making sure it did that extra die of damage. Though. That's the thing. I want to make sure you got that.
Yeah.
Doesn't have.
If you click the damage roll in the chat
Yeah, I
box,
see it. I see. I know that. I'm making sure though because sometimes they add like the crit, and sometimes it's like they don't add anything in there. So it's like, I just want to make sure.
yeah, because the Morning Star is 1d8
No.
for a bugbear. It should
No,
be 2d8.
Morning Star is 2d8 plus 2, so that's counting.
That's counting his bonus 1d8.
Then yes, you did 10. I just wanted to make sure. Sorry about that, guys. Had to
Numbers.
be sure that he was getting his max damage.
Because I'm the rogue, and that's
Gotta
what I
make sure-
do.
Gotta make sure he hits. When I hit him, I gotta make sure it hurts. So yeah, you got
Considering
10.
I'm wearing no armor,
The
yes,
morning-
that
what
fucking...
happens is, let me describe it. The bugbear comes over to you. You're trying to get away. As you try to get away, he comes down, and the Morning Star cleaves into the side of your shoulder, ripping off a piece of flesh. With
Ah.
the bugbear. He does a nice little laugh as you try to run away, as you wince with pain, holding your shoulder.
Stumbling forward and getting behind the paladin.
Yep.
Giving him a nice push. Go again!
So the bugbear, he now has a piece of your flesh on his Morning Star. He's chilling. He's happy, ready to get someone else. So now it is Bojangles.
I'm going to vicious.
Bard is up.
I'm going to vicious mockery this guy. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
He needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Don't bugbears in that high wisdom.
My DC, my wisdom save was. It would have failed either which way. I know that. A 3.
Takes 2d4 psychic and he has disadvantage on his next attack.
2d4 psychic. Okay, and you're hitting this one down here. What's your 2d4 damage? How much did you do?
4.
4.
Yep. 2.
4 and he has disadvantage.
Alright, do you want to describe how you do it?
Lay down this vicious burn.
What is
Yeah,
it you
you
That's
say?
right. Yes, that's true.
You smell worse than the room full of shit we just came out of.
How dare you? But no, that hurts my feelings. I need a safe space.
Okay, well, he's now chilling his safe space from being viciously mocked and insulted, and also losing 4 hit points.
And now it is Nat's turn, or
Alright.
Resident. I have to learn these damn things.
So, given that bugbear is thoroughly discombobulated, I'm gonna go get this guy.
Yeah, because he has disadvantage on his next attack, right? Okay.
Yeah, next attack.
Alright. And I will attempt to do Thunder Smite.
And that's an automatic hit. You didn't need to roll for that. Just automatic.
Yeah.
Cool.
What does
That's,
it say?
that's convenient. Yeah, convenient.
I will try to do
Great.
Thunder Smite to send this bugbear right into this portal, into this pillar, because it has a knockback effect.
Oh! You're going to try to do it. I'll give you, if you do it, I'll give you extra damage for that.
Sweet. Alright.
That does not look good from here.
It's 14 actually.
Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't hit unless you get some pluses. Unless you got some more coming. That's not going to get past his
plus
AC.
6, so dirty 20.
You got a 20?
Yeah.
Well, then you hit.
Alright, so that is
How
my
you gonna
slashing
do
damage. 4 slashing, and so 4 slashing and 8 thunder damage.
And which one did you attack? So I know.
This guy.
The one here or there?
This.
Okay.
Right.
So you took 8. How much total damage?
12.
How do you
And,
want to do it?
I run up to him and yell, "Pick on someone your own size!" for slashing him right across the shoulder.
You see the blood work. He's still fighting though. He's still up there ready to go. Okay. So he's taking some damage.
Alright.
The other
And,
guy's taking some damage.
Did anything happen from the knockback?
Okay, yep, you know what? As you're able to do that, you kick him, he goes right back, you see it hit, and a piece of the rock from this old pillar just seems to fall and chip down and just hit him in the head. He takes an additional 3
Aha!
damage. 3 damage. There's a big rock apparently. Okay. So we are now in. It is now Bugbear's turn.
About time.
Okay. He is going to hit the guy who just made fun of him. He does not like Bojingles. He does not like people making insults about his mother, even though she did really have a hairy upper lip. So.
You said your mama's got no nipples?
No nipples at all.
None.
Non-existent.
What was the South Park episode, remember? He kept the Randy was the hey, here's the damn troll. Alright, so he's gonna hit that. Go back again. We're gonna hit that guy with the Morning Star. Let's see what we can get.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. In fact, let me toggle that on too.
Trying to
Just
mark me in the head.
just so I can make sure it's always getting that. Always roll. Okay. Let's go back. Disadvantage, and here we go. And the DM rolled. You can actually see what I rolled because you're in roll 20. You know that?
Huh?
Yeah, but he has his page
I
popped out.
I rolled a disadvantage, and I have rolled a nice, beautiful 10.
Misses. Yeah, AC 16.
Yeah. Okay, so we did not hit the bard. Next, the next bugbear.
Oh wait, were you attacking the bard or were you attacking the ranger?
Oh, I was attacked. I'm sorry.
Yeah, me.
He would have missed anyway.
Okay.
He missed even worse.
Would have missed regardless. It doesn't.
Old man.
Oh, did I kick the camera again? I think I kicked our guy who works the camera. I'm just really pissing him off because my foot keeps hitting the camera. He's over there just like literally fuming. You should see it. He's pissed. Dude's pissed.
Like, I'm about
So I scared him. Dude, he's dangerous.
the
dude.
If
terrain.
you had points, he'd be taking points off.
Yeah, I'm serious. It's like Tiamat. All right, so we got it's Bugbear missed. Now the next Bugbear, he takes out his Morning Star. He goes to hit you, and instead of actually hitting you, you're able to deftly pull your foot
Yeah, the
out
other
of the way.
Bugbear is going after
and
him?
and it hits. No, it's going to go after. I'm just saying
Okay.
how he missed. so it hits the ground instead of actually hitting you. It actually sparks the ground. The bugbear was trying to hit you hard. Yep, you just are able to pull yourself out of the way. So it would have actually hit your side, but instead it hits the ground. This next bugbear gets up. He's able. Does your knockdown cause me to go prone? It doesn't matter. I could use the movement to get up. Okay. So we're getting. He's going to try to get your little guy. And there's no disadvantage from your knockdown or anything like that. All right. So he's going to try to Morning Star, Mr.
Razanor.
I'm going to change that name in my Roll 20.
I know, I just want to make doubly sure of his effects.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, make sure that he's not prone or...
No, he's definitely not prone. I just want to...
Say that he gave him the old razzle that
Thunder Smite. Throw, be pushed back.
And
And knock prone. It is prone.
Okay, so he has to use a movement to
Pushed
get
away
up.
10 feet and knock prone.
It's also audible out to 300 feet.
Yeah, well, if we're doing...
Yeah.
If I decide to
We're
do wandering
screwed.
monsters...
We're screwed.
You're lucky this isn't 2E Undermountain. 2E Undermountain has sound, has wandering monsters, and if you do sound, any battles, anything, and one of the monsters on that chart to let you know how cool second edition is an undead beholder as a wandering monster.
Yep.
Yeah, the cruelty.
Yep.
Why?
And you'll get that on the first level.
Yep.
It's like the cruelty.
Eye
of it.
Tyrant.
And
God.
Yeah, it's...
And I thought Dark Souls 2 was bad.
Dude.
Holy
Well,
shit.
wait,
a level
Beholder
5.
Zombie or the Beholder Lich?
Yeah, you'll be up against...
one game of second edition, I will not play it again.
No, I love it. I love
It's
it.
amazing.
But it's
when
just,
you have the right
you have
crew.
to be you have to play D&D for a little bit.
You
All right, so
can't-
he's
you
going
can't
after
try to
that
fuck
guy.
that you can do in 5th
Let's
edition.
see if
You will
I
die.
hit Mr. Because he got up, he used his action went up to get up, and now he's using his attack action. And he rolls a nice, beautiful 14.
Nope.
Okay, so he missed. He gets up from the ground. He brushes his head all the stone. You see, he falls out. He takes his Morning Star. He takes a huge swipe. You're able to pull your stomach out afterwards, and just it catches a piece of the cloth of your outfit and rips it off. But he ultimately misses you entirely. All right, it is now Josh's turn.
Alright. So the bugbear that missed me and sparked the ground, I'm going to try and mess with him. Basically taking advantage of it.
Okay.
So, do you want me to do all my attacks first, then roll total damage?
Whoever makes you feel comfortable. If you want to roll your attack and or roll your damage first, it doesn't matter.
That makes that
I need
give
a
you
dollar.
like, here's 6 damage, then...
I know.
How much health do you
All
have?
that matters is just I'd make sure
I'm
you
down
hit it
to
first.
20.
It's gonna
Okay.
be hard if you do max damage.
I'm okay. 28 out of
First
30.
attack,
Okay. So yeah, the next time you receive a big hit like that, I'll do
You're gonna
it.
need 16 or higher.
I miss.
Okay, so you do a miss. You want
Yeah, 13 I missed.
to, or you want to describe your miss? You want me to do it?
Up to you.
Go for it, man. It's your
I imagine
weapon.
basically, if he was still down, went to stab and just pulls back the last second.
He dodges. Right out of
So
the way
he's
of your
gonna try-
attack.
So he's going to
Quickly
jump right in for
maneuver.
another quick
Because I
split.
am also a tiefling.
And I miss.
Okay.
In a world of tieflings.
Double miss.
Considered
Oh, did you
natural
crit
one.
fail?
Yeah, it was a natural one that bumped
Dragon
it.
Lance?
So.
Oh.
No, it was a natural
You
one.
natural one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now,
no.
I used to have rules that when people natural one
Oh.
and 2E, what I would do is I'd make them roll their damage for that weapon, and then that damage applies to them. Because they fell on their sword, or I was incredibly viciously mean that rule. So we're not going to do that. But any ideas that y'all have, like possibly like what we should do when people roll a 1 to be cruel, like jumping jacks or singing songs, we can be down for that because we've done that in our other games. I call it my table of woe.
That
And the
sounds
person
like
has to roll a
exercise.
dice 20 to decide, like again, singing, jumping jacks, having to write "I will not roll bad"
Triple
50
oof.
times.
Does that negate the natural one if we do those things?
No, it does not. It's just a punishment.
You do realize I have 3 people that love building tables in the chat right now. You're about to get an email with a D1000 chart from 2 of them.
Oh yeah, I used to do.
Natural
we call it
one.
the table
You
of
suddenly
woe.
contract
There's
the
a table
dancing
of woe.
plague. Oh dear God.
Okay, so who is attacking? Okay, so you missed Bugbear. So it's the top of the round again.
Oh,
It is Henry's turn. Mr. Jones.
Just the one table.
Mr. Jonas is going to step in.
I can't wait till y'all
Henry
see what
Jonas.
happens next.
Henry Jonas is going to step in.
And this is in the campaign, so this is in the game.
Crossbow cocked.
Crossbow.
Right at him.
All right.
It was just
I cast.
It was just one table.
22 to hit.
But you hit him.
Dr. Henry Jonas.
Do you
casts
ever
gun.
roll low?
Yes.
He just
Rolled
did.
low a few times.
He just
That
rolled
was low.
3 times.
Okay.
With sneak attack, that is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage.
Got him.
To which bugbear?
The one that took a chunk out of my shoulder.
Hi, other person.
Yes, and there you go. See, the game
Which one
critic.
are you- wait. Which one are you? You're the...
I move up so I can see. I'm purple.
The chunk out. It took a chunk out of it.
Out of my shoulder. When I ran away from
Oh, that's right. When you ran away.
I'm getting
okay. So
revenge.
move your guy up because I couldn't see
you. Move
it.
me up between the pillars.
Like,
No, other pillars. Right pillars. Yep, right there.
I
Move me
want to see
between
which
them.
one you're attacking.
The one on the right.
Okay.
The one furthest
All
from
right,
you.
so
The one
how
that
much
I'm
damage
fighting.
did you do?
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
You're lucky in the number. All right, man. You just got it. Go ahead and describe it. He's down.
I see him swinging on the paladin, and as he hits the ground, I cock the crossbow back, aim it at him. As he misses on his second attack, and Roz
yes.
ducks down from that missed swing. Take the opportunity to catch him right in the forehead.
Now, I want you to know what I'm about to do is in the campaign. This isn't DM cruelty.
Oh no.
This is actually in here.
Oh no.
I didn't add this. As you kill him, he falls to the ground, and you see bubbles of like blood and like saliva start coming out of his mouth, and then his head cracks open, and then this comes out.
What is that?
Oh.
Oh, fuck!
Oh.
Oh, no! Oh, no! No!
Apparently inside the cavity of the head, this creature was living.
Bonus action, I'm moving up and I'm flurry blowing, stomping the shit out of that.
Wait.
It's still my turn.
Okay.
I still have the attacks. I'm using my last key point.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what they're being terrified about, so you know. This is an intellect
God.
devour. They probably will say because they've level 5 in their experience, they've heard about these creatures. Normally I wouldn't tell them what the monster is. I would just let the pain set in as they find out later. But these creatures are not particularly...
I'm absolutely curb stomping it.
It has an ability that deals
14 to hit?
intelligence damage.
14 to hit.
Hold on, I have to pull it up now.
If it reduces you to 0 intelligence, you go into a coma.
My 2 attacks are 14 and 19.
Okay, character. What did you roll?
14 and 19.
Okay, you hit it.
Both times?
Yes, if you're going for 2 attacks.
Oh, I
yes.
am.
Oh, I am.
7 and 6, so 13 damage.
7 and 6 with 13 damage?
Yes.
Let's see how many hit
I have
points
just the
that
thing to mop
boy
this
has.
up if you don't make it.
Let me get this one bugbear off the screen since you killed it. So get that off the screen.
The room.
2 hours, yeah?
How much damage did you do?
13.
No, that is not enough.
Stomp, stomp, run the hell away.
Alright, go ahead and describe how you do it.
What, I killed it?
No, you
No.
just did. Just say
Oh no, I run up, I see that thing, I'm like, no, I see the head's cracking open. I just run up, I kick it against the pillar, and stomp on it, and
Kick it
start
and go.
chucking
Kick
away.
it,
Yeah.
okay.
Put me back where I started. Move me back across on the bar. Back one more. Back one more.
Do you have
Screw it.
the points?
Hold on.
You're just running all the way.
Hold on. Put me back.
movement points?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Put me up 1 square.
Do you have all the movement?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Making sure you got movement points. To escape.
But doesn't it have the type of under 2 feet?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
So, hold on.
Go for it.
Hold on. Let me
As
make-
a reaction, I'll be doing protection on him.
So it gets disadvantage on the attack.
Yes.
Disadvantage?
Yes.
As I'm next to him, yes.
This
So I'm
attack,
ba-
this one I'm about to attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Disadvantage?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm using
Just
my
the attack of
reaction.
opportunity.
Hold on, because we have to make sure that you
Oh,
would have had a turn before. Although, I guess I could say their initiative was the same as the bugbears because
Yeah.
they were inside the hit.
Mm-hmm.
So, to
So
do
technically,
that,
it's the intellect of ours initiative.
yeah, because he
It's
rolled.
controlling.
So
Yeah.
we're going to just do that and add this. into-
Thank you. Oh God.
It's okay, cool. I can take it. He is right.
I just saw a bugbear's head split open and a brain with legs crawl out. I am not okay right now.
Neither am I! It was right in front of my face!
All right, so we're rolling with disadvantage.
What does this crossbow do?
Guys, we're like 110 feet into this dungeon.
And it's already weird
This
shit.
happened.
How many of those are upstairs?
Yes.
How many of those are upstairs?
Yes.
Oh man.
Well, he did
All
say no one
I'm gonna
came
do.
out, so-
Here's what I'm gonna do, guys.
Do it.
The first attack, I'm gonna be nice. The second one, we're gonna be doing.
You're gonna be nice on the first attack because you rolled low on the disadvantage.
No, I haven't even rolled yet. This is saying devour badly consumes a target's brain, teleports into the sky.
If you drop their intelligence to 0.
In this case, intelligence contest.
Yeah.
That isn't if the intellect devour. So technically, I guess it'd just be whoever rolls an intelligence roll. That's as reads by here. And if I win the intelligence roll,
I drop 0. Yeah.
Yeah, then I get your brain.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not gonna do it this.
Go
time.
for it. Go for
we'll
it.
just do the devour intellect first.
That's
so
yeah.
the intellect devour targets one creature at 10 feet that has a brain. The target must receive a DC 12 intelligence saving throw against the magic. All right. So who is the person that's closest?
Well, it was me that attacked it before running. It has that attack of
Well,
opportunity
this one's
against me.
target though. It says
Actually, the attack of
it can
opportunity.
see within 10 feet. So
To be fair,
it would
the
have
attack
to
of
be this
opportunity
guy.
has to be a melee attack.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we'll do the melee attack first on you, and then we'll do the.
On its turn, it'll do the
Yeah.
intellect.
So we'll do this melee attack clause. What's your AC?
Hold on, lost it. 15.
He misses.
Okay.
Just barely. Wait. I wasn't scrolled all the way down. Nope, I still missed. Okay. So
Yeah.
you're like, no!
That's a 15 at disadvantage, yes.
What? It still would have missed.
Okay.
Even without
But it could have rolled a
the
natural 1.
disadvantage. Yeah, even without the disadvantage, it still
It could have rolled a natural 1 and spontaneously combust.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Let us
Unless you
dream!
want- I'll do it, but that means I'd have to do natural one stuff like that for y'all. Cruelty. Anything I do to the monsters, to be fair, I have to do to you.
Yeah, and
I play
anything-
Dark Souls, I'm down for that.
To be fair, anything he does to the monsters, yeah, we're going to see the monsters do it once in a while. We roll exponentially more.
He's right. That's why you might not want to do that. It's better just like, no.
Usually, if my players, they roll that one, they toss their weapon and they have to go
Okay.
retrieve it. Or they
He
disadvantage on their
missed
attack.
either which way.
Alright,
I rolled
so
away.
So there you
I'm
go.
sweating.
Bard's turn now.
It is now. Now I have to try to hit the intellect devourer. Has to try to hit the intellect. You have to roll whoever that person is that's closest.
It's on the intellect devourer's turn, though, right?
Yeah. Well, I just did the attack of.
Opportunity.
Yes.
So it's my turn is now
I'm
over.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm sorry.
It's been a very long day.
It's Bojingles now.
Yep. And then it's me, and
Thank
hopefully
you.
I can finish this thing the fuck
No
off.
matter how long you play Dungeons and Dragons as a DM, even when you have the turns right in front of you, it's still like this.
Yep.
it's like just par for the course. Okay, so Bojingles.
I'm going to hit him with my hand crossbow.
Hand crossbow. Make it good, baby.
12.
Oh, you just got it. You just hit him.
Thank God.
1d8 plus 2.
You better hope it's good.
8.
Because if you bring him down real low, I might just do the hell body thief just for that.
9.
We'll let 9?
Yep.
Hold on.
9.
9.
Don't.
9.
I'll be thinking about that now all the time.
All the time.
Okay.
Or 9s.
You got a 9. You are one lucky guy because you just destroyed
Wait, the bugbear or the intellect devourer?
intellect devour.
Okay, good.
Because that's wait. Because that you're attacking.
That's what
Intellect
I'm
Devourer.
going after.
Okay, so intellect devour is now destroyed. You're lucky I'm not doing line of sight cruelty where I say you can't shoot around these pillars.
Oh, no, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah.
Direct
You got,
line
you
of
got,
sight.
I'm totally good. Yep,
You're
I'm
good.
good to go.
My bad.
I would have moved.
Yes.
That's okay.
Good play. Okay. All right. So intellect devourer is down.
Yeah.
So now I get a little like
How do you
silhouette.
want? How do you want to do it? Describe how you kill him, or do you want me to describe?
Well, I put the bug on my hand's kind of shaking, so I haven't used this a lot. I put the thing up.
Are you singing any happy tunes as you kill him?
No, I'm not singing. Die, die. Against the wall.
Oh, you got him! I got him!
I can't believe that worked. I totally planned that.
Now it is Mr. Next. I'm sorry. I should have waited.
There we go.
An extra. It's all about the
Oh, I gotta get
details.
my
It's all in the
snaps
details,
the
baby.
Right now.
All in the
There falls-
details.
Oh, jeez, I hope
All right, it's Nat's turn now.
Alrighty. Do I want to burn another spell slot? Or do I not? I think I'll just go up and punch this guy.
Hey, stream people. What do you think I should do for the Intellect Devourer's attack if I decide? Should I just go ahead and do the body thief that tries to eat their brain?
It sounds
Or should I be nice and not try to eat their brain?
It's okay. I can take it.
You can say eating the brain?
I can take it.
There
No,
you
you
go.
can't.
He's all for eating
Yes,
brains.
I can. I can take it.
Feed. What is feed?
You must feed.
Must.
You must feed.
So that's a 16 to slash the bugbear in the back.
16. You just hit.
Yeah!
Okay. Do some damage. That bugbear is strong and healthy. Tell me
in
how
the
you.
back with that's gonna be a sneak.
No, I'm not a rogue.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
So that's 5 damage coming from behind. I run. Seeing the Intellect Devourer dead, I just blink, come back to reality. Realize Carwin's still in danger. Run around.
It's okay, I can take it.
Still strong. Still up. Oh, yeah, there's... Well, don't worry.
Oh, I know.
Don't worry, it gets worse.
Oh, I know.
It always gets worse.
Thank God. they're not
Okay,
ends.
so you did a nice big hit. He's hurting bad. He'd already been viciously insulted by someone, and that hurt his pride enough to take hit points off. And now you've done your damage, so big chunk is off.
All right. So it is now Bugbear's turn.
And Bugbear is going to attack. Who's close? Wow, he's surrounded too.
Yeah. He's in a bad spot.
I'm trying to think. Now, in second edition, when you flank, it takes a negative off your attack. I guess I could just count that as disadvantage, since you're flanking. But if I do that, that means monsters will be able to do the same to you, and then you'll roll with disadvantage. Do y'all want to do that?
Usually, from what I've encountered in 5e, when you have someone surrounded like this, instead of them getting disadvantage, you get advantage.
Just get advantage. Okay, you want to do it? I mean, that's fine. I mean, there's all sorts of ways to do it, but that works. You know, it's basically the same thing.
Mhm.
You just have a better chance.
What's the chat think?
Disadvantage or advantage?
Disadvantage or advantage for being surrounded, guys. For you know. I think you have to scroll down.
Yes.
Very
Yes.
insightful.
Best
We need to
answer.
know.
The best answer. Monsters get No!
Monsters
He's the one being surrounded!
Monsters do not get advantage.
So attack. So
Just,
attackers
just get
get
advantage for no reason.
All right.
Give him advantage.
I can see that.
Everything dies.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just say when you're surrounded, like when you have somebody surrounded.
Advantage to people flanking, generally how I roll. Rogue dies.
As long as they're all rogue dies.
You
all
die.
Rogue,
The
okay.
chat demanded it.
Oh, no, rotate.
Rogue
dies.
right. You got body thiefed.
Don't do that to that guy. All right.
What's
so
going
you
on?
had
Oh, someone's
advantage
getting
then.
flanked?
Yeah, I was deciding this because in 2E you get the -2 to your a +2 to your attack roll.
We've actually started using the +2 instead of advantage because it makes the help action and some other abilities more useful in combat. But by the variant rules, you can use the flanking rule for advantage.
Or is it-
Personally, in my experience with a table of 8 and a table of 15,
Oof.
the +2 to
That's
the
big too.
attack is actually a nicer way to do it. It feels better and it gives the help action.
What do y'all
more
want to
use.
do?
I like
But the monsters
+2.
get the same thing then.
Yes, absolutely.
That's fine, yeah.
Oh, I
Plus-
use that. I use
okay,
it for full
so
advantage.
whenever you have someone flank, you'll get a +2 to attack. And if they have you flank, they get a +6.
They get a +6.
Okay, we're good. All right, so Bugbear gets no plus then. He's just going for a straight attack.
Holy crap.
He's taking it from in front and behind.
That's
It's just a little.
We're not using the book of erotic fantasy.
You gotta keep it somewhat clean.
We're not using the book of carnal knowledge right now.
Let's leave.
Listen,
We're
listen,
gonna
I'm
be
just,
made out of this.
listen, he's facing you and he has his back to me. I don't know what
Alright,
you guys
I
are
rolled a
thinking
15.
about.
We leave that for Nerdbauchery after dark.
15 to the person in front of him. Whoever, I think that's the rogue.
No, the rogue's way back here.
That's you.
Okay, 15. Is that good enough to hit you?
Just barely misses.
Just barely misses. All right, so he goes to hit you again. Last time he tried to hit you, you were able to go like that. This time he's a little bit smarter. He takes his Morning Star and he tries coming over with an overhead arcing attack from his back. And this time you're able to just parry it away with your own blade and then get out of the way and deflect it over. And it once again hits and takes him a little off balance. Alright, so he didn't hit nothing.
None.
Not a darn thing. Okay. So, that means it is now Josh's turn.
Finish him.
I'm gonna try and
Carwin.
him up.
Please do so.
Base
Rich knows. Rich like, no!
base 19 to hit.
Oh yeah, you hit him.
At least we have to wait 2 turns for it to
I
devour
was gonna
somebody.
roll the second attack as well, so that way I can just keep
As if that makes it
damage if I hit.
It does.
But however you want to do it, that makes you feel, as long as it stays within the confines of the rules, to be fair and balanced, I don't care.
I will use Thunder Wave on the ceiling.
I just missed with the second attack. So
Okay. So how much
Actually,
damage?
wait. +2 because flanking,
Flanking.
right?
Yes?
Yep, if you're flanking, there you go.
I just hit him.
Okay. So you got double attacks on him.
Alright, so the total damage.
Alright. Since you have this popped out, you're not
Oh, that's the difference.
I got you. What you can
A
do.
total 19 points of damage.
Ooh, you damn, son!
Okay. Well, that is it. Go ahead and tell me how you do it.
So as he's thrown off balance, basically, Carmen's going to stab the blade into his throat and then basically flick it out. Yeah, so taking the jugular with it.
And then you also rip open his cheek.
Oh no, his neck.
Basically like to the neck, going for the neck rod.
It grabs its neck. It looks at you. It takes its morning star. And that's it. And it just goes down. But as it falls down,
Oh no.
no! Yay! Out of its skull,
God, no!
its skull cracks open, and out comes another wonderful pet.
I can take it. It's okay.
Another wonderful intellect devour pet. for everyone.
Whose turn is next?
Merry Christmas and
Probably that.
happy Thanksgiving.
Probably that.
So,
Are you guys screaming that that thing's head just split open?
Yes!
Okay.
Carmen's just. Oh no.
Ragnar. Ah! Ah! Not again!
so now it is Henry's turn.
Henry is going to move up between the pillars so he can see this dumb thing.
Here, between the pillars?
No, up there.
Okay.
Be able to see it?
Yeah, probably.
Let me put some battle music on for you. I got the dungeon ambient sounds playing, but I forgot our battle music. I tried to do
Cardinal
ambient sounds and ambient music for the party.
You can hit Elect Devour. And you can
Tries to be
hit
dynamic,
Elect
but sometimes I forget.
Everybody gets hit Elect Devours!
Alright. Let's take another shot.
Cast gun.
Well, that's what I think of when I see a walking brain.
Yeah.
17 to hit.
17? For
Yep.
that intellect, you got him.
Alright, so that's going to be...
You and your high rolls, Rich.
That's going to be
The
8.
dice are loaded.
Rigged.
It's cheating
Yes,
dice.
his phone kind
I
of
know.
lands
He,
to
yeah,
one side.
oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
He wrote in his own
9, 10,
rolls
11,
on the
12,
app.
14 damage.
Let's see if that's enough. That is not enough, but tell me how you want to do it.
Well,
he's not dead. He's not dead.
I see it come out. As it's crawling out, I just get up on it, try to pin it to the ground with a crossbow bolt. I see it's still moving. I'm going to come up and I'm going to unarmed strike it.
And you run.
No, I move up to it and I'm going to stomp on
You
it.
try to stop it.
I can take it. I got
21 to hit.
But that's two. You get 2 attacks with that.
Attack and bonus action attack. 21 to hit.
So many damn attacks in fire.
7 damage.
It's like you can.
Well, no.
5 attacks. 10
Monk.
attacks.
Monk can have 3 attacks before it gets its extra attack. That's an additional 7 damage.
Well, then you got him. He's down. F you for killing my intellect devourer. Get out of my damn table.
Bye, everybody.
I wanted a chance to use.
Hey, no, come back!
I wanted
And with
to eat
that-
brain.
Yeah.
No
And with
brain.
that, Henry is going to walk over to the corner and vomit.
Okay. So you step on the intellect devourer. The last little piece squelches out between your between your feet. You squish it into the stone. You see the little chunks actually push into the stone. Now instead of being gray stone, it's kind of a gray, kind of yellowish stone. Little bit slimy.
I move back over to the other bugbear whose head is split open. and puke directly into the skull cavity.
Nice.
I would have saved that. I would have saved that to drink because when you always drink from the skulls of your enemies, that would be my philosophy.
Hey, listen, there's another skull cavity.
Yeah. From the skulls of your.
Oh God!
Carmen's just gonna clean off his sword and then he's gonna walk over to him, open the water skin that's filled with mead.
Time to drink.
Yeah.
You're gonna need this more
There you
than
go.
all.
Yeah, time to drink.
I'll down it.
Nice.
All right, so
Man, guys, talk about thoughtless slaughter.
Thank you.
Just
all right,
I will be. Come with me.
all right. So now you have done that. You are in this room of pillars.
delicious.
You see, like I said, you see a lot of pillars here. Let's go here. What do you want to do? There's a bunch
Walk
of
in and
pillars.
start.
Is there anything on the bugbears besides the morning stars?
No, just basically morning stars and tattered clothing. They. What's that say?
Zach's like, I went. On a side note, my own quest has been completed. I have defeated Nightbot because it kept yelling at people for using caps.
Who's the Nightbot?
Yeah, it's a robot.
It's like a bot that tries to stop people from spamming, but it just took me forever to figure out how to turn it off.
You succeeded.
Wait, if these things are down here and people have been coming back up,
People
we need to
haven't.
let them know.
People haven't. No one has come back. Well, no one has come back yet.
Except for
That's what
Durnan.
Durnan was saying.
Did Durnan actually say that no one has returned?
What?
Did he say no one
Oh,
or
no, people return.
Exactly.
People have come back on the mountain. Many people have made their names and their legends here. You know, famous adventurers. It's just most people don't. You know, it's like, you know, this is like the worst dungeon in all of Fate Room.
And now we know why, because there's a mind flayer complex down here.
There's worse than that. What?
Yes.
There's
I-
worse than that.
We need to go back and at least let them know.
Yes, we do.
We can take care of that.
Back here.
Are you gonna go camping?
We're gonna
We're going back
backtrack.
to the camp area
Okay.
and yelling up. Oi!
They can't hear you. Well, yes. they
Is there
can.
a bell or something that I can use?
No, they can hear you. You can yell. They can yell. They can hear you.
Oi! We need Durnan.
Hello, down there. Who do you need?
Durnan!
All right, hold on. Enemy friends, oh, do you want to come back up there, do you now?
Well, how many have come up recently?
What do you mean by recently?
In the past year?
I don't know. I don't be counting. I'd say, ones that came out alive. Maybe 10,
Well, that's a problem.
20, perhaps. I don't know. I just serve the drinks, but I'd say, well, you've made it this far.
Send the
Sure,
basket
right now.
down.
Okay, basket coming down, but send the gold piece up first.
You need the basket for the gold piece.
Basket, I said basket coming down. Be patient.
Go get one of those things.
Basket's coming down.
What's left of them, you mean?
One of them just got shot. They didn't both
okay.
get curb
Because
stomped.
Carmen's kind of just investigating them, just like.
Go bring it here.
Razanor goes back to the intact intellect devour, stabs it with a sword just to be sure, and then brings it back.
Extra cool.
Once the basket reaches down, I put it in the basket.
You know, brain is actually
Tastes like eggs.
very
High.
very high in fat and calories. It's one of the best things you can eat. So, just saying, you got a fire there.
It also tastes like eggs.
Did not know that.
I do.
My man is eating brains.
Indeed.
See the things that you'll get with our live stream. You can
Cannibalism.
talk about eating brains.
Didn't say human
Who else
brain.
had a D&D live stream? You can't get that from Matt Mercer. I'm the discount Matt Mercer. I'm the Tastios version. You know, like when you go
Walk
get,
this way through
when
the
you go to
cereal
get
aisle.
shoes and you go to ShopRite instead of like an actual like Foot Locker, and you get like the Pro Champs. I'm the Pro Champs DM master.
He's the Adidadis.
That's right.
Who needs Adidas? You got Adidadis.
If you're wondering if I'm Matt Mercer, no, the color on your television is not wrong. I am not Matt Mercer.
I send the brain up in the basket.
That's going to be an extra gold piece for a goddamn attitude.
Do you know what these are?
Yes, and that's why you're paying the extra gold piece. Don't be sending me this.
And after a moment, you see it just slapped onto the bottom He threw it out in the basket.
God damn it.
Durnan, we're trying to warn you that there are intellect devourers and thus mind flayers down here.
Have you seen a mind flayer?
Where there's intellect devourers, there are mind flayers.
Again, have you seen a mind flayer? And why the hell are we yelling? Come up with the goddamn basket, we'll talk up here.
I'm not paying a gold just to talk with you right now.
Well, then I got customers to serve. What do you? I'm the busiest tavern in all of
This is too
Faerun.
important.
What do you think that you're the only one I'm
I
supposed to
place
be
a gold
talking
coin
to?
into the basket.
Are you going up to talk?
Yes, this is too important. To just
All right.
let go.
I see one gold piece. Then one person can come up.
If you want to talk, by all means.
I step onto the elevator.
Shrek is playing. No! No, Nick! No!
Yeah!
No, Nick!
What did he say?
Somebody
wants no! No, don't do it.
They're saying that your German voice is Shrek.
I don't be silent.
I thought Shrek. Wait.
Donkey!
I can sound like Donkey. Wait. It's Donkey. Something like that.
What are you doing in Miss Swamp?
Hey Shrek, this is Donkey. Hey, how you do, Shrek?
Night pod activated.
Shrek. Hey, you want to hear Family Guy? Hey guys, what you doing? Yeah.
Oh my god, that actually is Peter.
See? I told you I can do lots of voices. Y'all keep watching the stream. Anyway, so you're back going up. I'm gonna now that I know I do my Shrek voice. So you're coming back up. And what do you want to say?
Well, welcome back there.
Oh, we're not done yet.
Why are you yelling?
Welcome back there, me friend.
I'd appreciate you coming up here. I'm sorry I had to be so rude, but as you see, I got a lot of people in here.
I understand.
You want a drink or something?
Actually, yes, that would be very helpful.
Hey, 2 silver pieces for a nice dark stout ale.
I hand him a single gold piece.
Whoa, I roll that. Go.
So, these 10-ish people, there is the potential, intellect devourer be sent up. Others are inside their heads. We just encountered 2 bugbears that both had an intellect devourer in them.
Yeah, that's bad news.
That's very bad news.
But the people that come here, as long as they pay, I don't care what's in their heads.
It's not what's in their heads going in. It's what's in their heads coming out. That is a problem for you. That is a problem for all of Waterdeep.
Possibly. Why don't you go back down there and get some more information? I had seen nothing but 2 intellect devourers, and what do you want me to do? Do you want me to go tell
His name is, I think, Pyragon.
the Paladin's son, one of the lords of Waterdeep, that get out an army and break out all the town guard based on your one assumption? You think you're the first adventurers that's seen something dangerous in Under Mountain? I told you not to go down there. I told you it was dangerous. And look at you. I appreciate the warning, but I would suggest, before we go running and causing some kind of scare, that we find out a little bit more information.
You are not wrong, but this is not my first adventure at rodeo. Mind flayers breed intellect devourers to gain themselves slave labor.
That's true.
Where there are intellect devourers, there are always mind flayers.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm not going to say you're wrong. I've heard rumors that on deeper levels of the dungeon, there's all sorts of things. Flayers, dark elves, who knows what's been down here. But I can tell you this. If you're going to go back, mind yourself. It's not a safe place to be, as you can already see. Only on the first level. And look what you're seeing already. Maybe it'd be best you retire while you still can.
Well, you did say we needed to get more information, so I think it best if I go down and rejoin my party, so we can do just that.
Alright.
While I'm doing that, I would appreciate if you would let this Paladin's son know that there is some serious fuckery going on in this hole in the ground, in the middle of one of the most economically important cities on the entire Sword Coast.
Every DM should have this. This is a DM reference guide that I created. So when you say things like that, I can instantly be government officials. Yes, it is Pyragon, the Paladin's son.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'll send one of my cars to give a message to people that the mind flayers, that something else might be getting a little bit more because we're seeing intellect devourers up here on the higher levels. But I tell you, the man has all the affairs of all of Waterdeep at his heel. I think that we still should get a little bit more. But I will alert him. I thank you. And here's your gold piece back for the warning.
Thank you.
There you go.
I think he has one of those in his head.
Turner would never do that. He's losing his mind. He doesn't know what to do.
To Carowin and to Bo. He's coming back down. You want to mess with him?
All right, so you're going back down.
Yep.
All right, he lets you go. He's not even charged. He's letting you go back down because you were nice enough. But you're trying to do it right.
Hey, wait a minute. What about my drink from earlier?
Don't.
We pay for the drink. That's alcohol.
That's fair.
You can't get free alcohol.
Yeah.
Gotta pay for the drink.
Real quick,
Alright.
while he's coming down, Drone's gonna put his weapon behind one of the chairs and just gonna stare blankly.
Actually,
where the
give me our
lift
minis.
comes Or yeah,
Give
like
me our
right there.
minis.
Yeah, he's gonna hide the.
It doesn't matter if that fell down, Clark. It's okay.
It's
But
the
thank
one that
you.
the bugbear hit.
Yeah, the bugbear. That's right. The bugbear was knocked down. That one fell.
And we're all just standing there staring on any
No,
side of the
just- all right. So he wheels you back down. You're going back down. You get down to your friends, and now I guess it's on y'all.
So Durnan has been made aware, and he's going to tell the Paladin's son,
Pierre Garon.
the Paladin's son, that
Where
there
the
are
lords
mind
of
flayers on the higher levels of this dungeon.
Maybe.
Maybe. There might be mind flayers on the high levels of the dungeon.
You better hope there is. You better hope
Yep.
there is.
Blank
In
stare.
character, yeah, blank stare.
Are you guys okay?
Oh, I get what they're doing. I know what they're doing. It just hit me. They're trying to pretend they've already.
Yep.
They were left and they're eaten. That's pretty cruel.
Just
That's sadistic. See, again, you're not going to get this from Matt Mercer.
Ready in action.
They don't grief each other.
Ready in action. If he draws his weapon, I'm going to try to disarm him with the whip.
So, Razadar is going to go up behind Carwin and just
Slowly turn.
Oh no, just the quick.
loosen his gauntlet, so it's whippy on the end. Aha.
And then Colin's gonna laugh.
You insulted me, sir. You insulted me, sir.
What did he say?
I'm not gonna take that from a puppet.
So you're down.
What did he say?
I'm not gonna take that from a puppet. I like the way they think.
Silence up.
Those are my players.
Entertaining group.
Yeah,
So
we
what?
told you basically to piss off.
One gift
No.
to sub now to be number one.
No,
Hey man,
so-
somebody has to sub to get this free gift. I just saw we're offering a free gift to someone who
Yes,
subs.
yes, there is.
there has
Which one
been
of y'all is
someone.
gonna sub?
There actually has been someone who subbed.
Oh, there was.
Yeah.
Then why does it still say free gift to be number one?
Oh,
It's
that's
per
just
chat.
gifting a sub to someone else.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay. All right.
So
I actually have Twitch bits in my account that I can always use. And I don't follow any other accounts.
So
on
we got
Twitch.
like 5 more minutes, guys.
That's it?
Well, it's almost 9 o'clock. It went fast.
Oh, we're done at
we're having
9?
a good time. What?
I didn't know what time we were done at.
At 9.
okay,
Oh.
Because I have to drive all the way back to. I had a 2-hour drive.
that's legit. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and that's without traffic on the busiest driving day of the year.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I drive 2 hours for one of my LARPs. I know how bad
If
that
there's
commute
traffic,
is.
it'll be 3 hours for me to get home.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so we have about 5 minutes. What do y'all want to do?
I say we sit here for a little bit, figure out our plans for the future,
Okay.
and
Aim for the head. Always aim for the head.
All right.
so now we know that these
And
things
for the
exist.
We can always show up to the live stream. Ask them. Y'all have any questions for us?
You're done when I say you're done.
Do you have any advice? Anything that I, especially as a DM, that y'all would like to see that I could do better? I always ask that of my players, and I ask the same thing to y'all. Just let me know. Be extremely critical, because I can't get better unless you tell me what I can do better.
Good luck with my players.
Well,
Oh, it was a good session. That's the best I get.
Maybe they just don't like you.
No, that was a good session. I get no advice. Come on, guys, speak up.
Yeah, anything they tell me, I mean, I listen to it. You can ask Nate. They told me about the speakers. I instantly went out and I listened to y'all's advice, you know. And hopefully everybody had a good time and you enjoyed our little game here.
Don't fuck the rogue.
Yeah,
Don't fuck the rogue, you get a disease.
Don't fuck the rogue.
You have no idea where he's been.
But if y'all have any questions
Yeah,
about
we know.
Dwarven Forge,
We work with
about Mythicos Studios, about
Why don't you do a
Happy
slow pan
Athlete,
across the map?
painting workshop that paints all of our stuff. Any of
lot of
that,
it's
or
pretty
great
uncovered
sponsors,
still.
that would be, we'll answer any of that. Also, I'm going to be starting build videos where I will be building huge dungeons and huge cities, and then I'll just do a time lapse and you can just fast forward and watch that. So be on the lookout for the build videos, also general videos talking about Dwarven Forge and Dungeons and Dragons, things like that. I guess they don't have any questions.
Fuck the rogue and red lights would be cool.
Red lights, okay.
We could actually do that by putting across those two main lights. You could actually do a screen filter on them.
Would you like to
Apparently,
see me do more RPing? Was I not doing enough RPing?
I think he means. I think she means us. More laser pointers. This is the first session. I'm sure there will be more RP.
There will
Later
absolutely-
RP,
yeah,
okay.
okay.
About heart attack.
That's what I'm trying to
I'm
interact.
just trying to work things out.
If you were here for the very beginning when Clark wasn't here yet, that's why I was trying to bring Bo into the story, even though he wasn't there yet.
Okay, so that was Bo's best moments, but that's fine. We're gonna get past that.
Well, no, you did find that weird coin.
That's true.
Yeah, you made a significant
Look
archaeological
what Nick
find.
is saying. How was Mike Myers for at least 15 minutes? Come on, Nick.
And I killed a Brian.
You see, that's our camera guy talking trash.
That's what I call using your head.
Thanks.
Nick, why don't you come on camera?
Come show me
Say hello.
How is that?
I'm on camera all the time.
No, but not with us, you're not.
This is
Get
our
on camera.
guy that tortures us and talks trash.
There he is.
That's the man.
Hold on, wait. Step back a little bit so they can see you.
Disney.
They don't
I actually have something I need to say. This man right here, one of the main guys at Mythicos here, it's actually just young Brendan Fraser.
That's it.
That's all you have to remember. It's young Brendan Fraser.
Are we talking pre-mummy or after?
We're talking pre-Encino Man.
Yeah, not able to handle mummies just yet.
We're talking. What was the movie where he's in the bunker? Blast from the Past. Brendan Fraser. We're talking Encino Man. Brendan Fraser.
Really young. All these short arrows.
Yes.
All right. Well, everybody. Again, if you have any questions or anything, let me know. And if you have any videos or suggestions that you would like to see us or even myself, Nerdbauchery, do, that is my company. Please be aware that we offer professional Dungeon Master services, both online and offline. And when you're online with our professional Dungeon Master services, we're the only company to do this, but you will get the Dwarven Forge experience. We have these cameras on tracks, just one right there, but we have other ones. So it'll be just like you're sitting at the table. So whenever you move your character on Roll20, your token, we will move that exactly on this Dwarven Forge map that is built in sync to the Roll20 maps. And again, we are the first people to actually do that, bringing the world of offline and online Dungeons & Dragons together. All right? If you're interested in like that, you can always go to our website, the Nerdbauchery website, or you can come down here and contact Mythicos about our Dungeon Master services.
I do have one last question for you before we end for the night. We all have rooms in the Yawning Portal, right?
Yeah.
I will pay 4 gold.
The rooms in the Yawning Portal, you've got your expensive high-dollar rooms over here,
Okay.
but drinks included. You'll notice I have stairs that go up. Y'all can't see this, but there's actually beds in these rooms and a table with drinks for the
Switch
rich
to the overhead
customers.
camera.
Yep. And then you've got this right here. This
The-
is
the far
average
camera.
Average.
Whoop.
Knocking stuff over. This is the average price room where you're just going to have average price stuff. They can't see that because of the camera. But when you take these off, these are roofs, and these come off the. Let me see if I can get that in the camera. And these come off the actual terrain, and inside here you can see all sorts of rooms and stairways and things like that. Dwarven Forge is really, really probably the best terrain you can get. Some of it for role-playing games, at least in my opinion. All right.
I'm going to pay 4 gold for us to get the fuck out of here and rest upstairs.
You get in the rich rooms or the poor rooms?
We're going to share a common room just so we can rest and
Common
relax.
is?
Because I am not staying down here with those types of things. So next time we pick up, we can head back down.
Put your guys in there. Put them in there.
Oh shit! I already put my guy away.
Put her there.
Put them in there. Put all your dudes in there.
Put her there.
And then you're sleeping, and you can leave your guys here, or take a picture, and we'll know exactly where they were.
And he's gone.
For next time, we know exactly where they were.
Just so we can actually start fresh the next time we go down.
And
Because
there you
if-
go. You are
as-
now in your bedroom, sleeping and looking out the windows, and there you go.
As a player, I will say one thing that I've always had a problem with other players.
I'm
A
gonna
lot of
turn
players
the
just
flash
want
room
to
off. See you later, guys.
let's just sleep in the dungeon.
Let me wait. Bye. Everybody wait.
Bye, everybody.
Wait, we gotta wait for the camera to switch over.
No, there's a little camera going.
Oh, there is. Oh,
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
See you next episode.
Next live stream.
Next time on D&D.
That's right. Next time on Nerdbauchery at Mythicos.